Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold front to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
There it goes. What up, everybody? Good morning. Happy freaking weekend. I woke up thinking it was like a Friday or something. Holy smokes. But what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone's doing well. Good morning. Happy Saturday. You guys already know when it comes down to like slow weeks and then getting into the weekend, it's going to slow down a little bit. So what's good, everybody? Skinner in the building. What's good? Cushy Souls, Chevy Rides, Jay Hitta in the building. What's good? Unlimited. Skinner, what up, dude? Good morning. What's up, Chevy Rides? What's good, man? Good morning, RPK. Good morning. Kedrix, good morning. What's good? Chris, Black Belt Chris in the building. What's good? DTLR blessed me yesterday. There, RPK. Let's see, Marcel, good morning. Peter, good morning. What up, dude? Riggs in the bone, what's good? Mel's got kicks. You have stock numbers. We don't have, I told you, stock numbers have been low key, not even low key, it's been ghosted because the thing is, like, I think Nike's tracking down on stock numbers, so we have no stock numbers loaded up for that's why you haven't seen, if anybody's a part of Soul Retriever, you haven't seen stock numbers because of that reason. I think Eddie B's World, what up, dude? Mike in the building, what's good? Piglet in the building, what's good? GG's Jay in the building, what's good? Petty Eddie, what's good? But I know from what I heard from someone else, it was around 8,400 pairs for the 17s. I'm not sure how accurate that is. Eugene, what up, dude? Irving in the building, what's good? Good morning. Snow Cone, good morning. Marcus, what up, man? Good morning. Mike, good morning. What up, dude? I hit 2 size 8s on the 17s from DTLR. Did you stand outside, or what? Was it this morning on I'm curious if like Shoe Palace dropped theirs early this morning as a first come first serve, but I don't think so. They dropped like there's almost a full size run on sizes 8.5. Some sizes sold out on the 4s this morning. I don't think they did a first come first serve on the 17s online. I think it was just for the 4s. Famous, what up, dude? Good morning. 2 famouses in the building. What's good? Mike in the building. Jumpman fan. What up, dude? Ambitious Dre in the building. What's good? No, I hit on the raffle on the DTLR in Philly. Congrats. Icy, what up, dude? Good morning. Does the 17s run true to size? I would assume it runs true to size. Yes. I'm on the way to the mall as we speak. Good luck. Because I know some stores did first come first serve. Some did raffles. All I gotta say is just I want to wish you guys the best of luck if you guys are out there camping out. I know someone told me they've been camping out since yesterday, since like 5 p.m. I was like, dang, bro. Infrared 6 is loaded up. Yeah, I did see that. Who's still standing in line for Mike's? Remember last time? Doesn't matter. I'm getting the W on Sneakers app. What up, James? What's good, dude? I mean, someone in here is gonna hit, right? I mean, someone in here is gonna hit on the DBs on the 17s. I feel like it's a really big drop today, and the thing is, you'd be surprised like how many people are gonna be going after these DB 17s. I think a lot of people are. Also, like I said, the times are gonna be different. So Air Jordan 4 Flight Club is dropping first at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And then the DB collection is going to drop at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So they're dropping on 2 different hours. They're not dropping on the same hour. Just a kind of FYI if anybody didn't read that. What up, Kayla? Jorge in the building. What's good? Good morning. I'm the OG famous. The other one's fake. Oh, gosh. What up, James? What's good, dude? Good morning, everybody. Treyway for the re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. But there is some shoes that got loaded up on the Nike sneakers app. Obviously, we have the Kobe's, we have the SGAs. You also have the 9s, you have the Dunks. The Bronx Girl Dunks are dropping January 27th. And then you also have some February drops that are officially got loaded up. On the Nike sneakers app, it shows you that the slides are loaded up on the 5th. And I believe there's one more shoe that's loaded up in February. I forgot what it was, but it's on the Nike sneakers app, but it doesn't show on the desktop. And now you officially have the Air Jordan 6 infrared salesman. That's what they're calling these, basically the alternative black infrared 6s that are now loaded up. So I believe retail $215. They're dropping in full family sizing. So I think, to answer your question, to anybody that was asking if these are going to be available at JD Sports, I think they will be, since there is a full family size option here where everybody could go ahead and buy them for their entire family. I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty decent GR since there's full family sizing. Shit is 20 out here and windy. I'm not standing outside. That's smart of Nike to do, Tito says. Yeah, I'm headed to Foot Locker. First come, first serve, neighbor says. What up, Trey? What up, dude? Good morning. Good morning, Raph Collection fan. What up, AJ? Good morning. What up, man? Good morning, man. What up? Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. Really do appreciate you guys tapping in as always. But there's some stuff loaded up on the Nike sneakers app that some of you guys are gonna that may like in the upcoming weeks. But today, obviously, you have the DB collection dropping and the Air Jordan 4 Flight Club. I'm late, but Happy New Year. You as well, Kayla. It's been a while. Hopefully you and the fam as well. Scene Lover, what up, man? Good morning. Raph, you in warm Vegas. Can we swap? Skinner says. Wait, what? I mean, the thing is, bro, like, it hasn't really been warm out here in Vegas. It's still been kind of chilly in the morning. But I mean, it's starting to warm up in a way. McDaniels, what up, man? Good morning. What up, bro? Let me check the weather real quick. I mean, I'm sure it's better than most of you guys where you're at. It's 44 degrees right now, but it is going to be in the high 60s, so it's somewhat warm, I guess. It's going to be in the high 60s today, which is going to be beautiful. It's going to be all sunny, clear skies. It's been really, really nice weather out here in the last couple days. I'm not going to hold you. Am I blocked again? No, Customs. We see you, bro. The Kobe hoodie and the t-shirt is dope. I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. The Kobe t-shirt. Oh, the men's Nike Drift Fit Kobe tee and the pullover. Oh, these are going to sell out for sure. Oh, by the way, Undefeated is dropping these Air Max 95s this morning too. Undefeated, they're dropping at, supposedly they're dropping at 11 a.m. Eastern time, but their times, they've been kind of capping on the times. I think they're low-key dropping at not 10 a.m. Excuse me. I think they're low-key dropping these bad boys at 10 a.m. Eastern time, not 11, because in the last couple drops with Undefeated, they've been really lying about the times when they were going to be dropping some stuff. Black Shinobi, good morning. I'm about to give you the 12-hour shift. It's my first night.
Treveno donated $10. Good morning, collection family. Hit that like button and subscribe.
Trey for the $10 donation. Good morning, collection fam. Hit that like button and subscribe. Shout out to my boy Trey for the $10 donation. Black Shinobi, did you get a new job or something? We had a wonderful party last night for the Sneaker Politics Saucony release. Check out my IG story if you'd like to see the celebration. There you go, DJ Doogie. There you go. Was it like some sort of like pop-up event or something like that for all the locals? That's awesome. There you go, my friend. There you go. Love to see it. Let's go Niners, Mike. Yes, sir. Today is game day, too. Today is the Niners in Seattle today as well. I'm not sure what other teams are playing. So it's the Bills, Broncos, and then the Niners and the Seattle Seahawks. Bro, that game tomorrow, the Bears game, bro, I'm hearing the weather is really bad in Chicago. Shout out my boy Trey for the $10 donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love and support as always. Thank you. This plane Wi-Fi is lagging. Oh no, Cushy. Are you on the plane right now? Got my Kobe 5s, Caitlin Clarkson. Real nice, AJ says. Raph, call me a Hedrix. No G. Hedrix. Okay. Gotcha, bro. I appreciate that, Hedrix. Gonna be badass games for sure. I know, but I think like today, I honestly think the Bills go in there and beat the Broncos, bro. Snow in Chicago? Oh, is it really? Yeah, no, I heard the weather is pretty bad. Shouts to Trey for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate for the 5 gifted memberships. If you guys got a membership, make sure you guys are saying thank you to the homie Trey for the support as always. Trey's been on a run of this support, so thank you so much for your support as always, Trey. Every single day here at the collection fam. More like new position. I was doing concrete for the city for now, but now I'm at the city impound lot being a heavy equipment operator. There you go, Black Shinobi. 12-hour shifts suck, dude. I remember when I was working at my old job in the government, and I was working 12-hour shifts 7 days a week sometimes, and it sucks. And I was working swing shift, so I'd be working 6 to 6. That shit sucked. That shit hecka sucked. Do you have numbers for today? No stock numbers for today, man. Whoever gifted me the sub yesterday, I appreciate that. There you go, Brandon. Hope you comment the Flight Club 4s. No, I'm passing on everything today. The only thing that I was going to help somebody on was the 17s. But that's the only thing I'm going for. I'm going for a size 11 today. But other than that, like, I'm passing on everything. Tevin, what up, dude? I'm skipping on the Jordans and trying the 95s. Yeah, Undefeateds are going to be dropping the 95s. They posted on Instagram if you want to check that out. Devin for the 27-month re-up.
Yo, what's up, man?
What up, Devin? What up, dude? Shout out my boy Devin for the 27-month re-up. I appreciate that. Rooting for the Texans underdogs. Well, the thing is, it's going to be tough for the Texans offensively, just because Collins is going to be out of the game for tomorrow. So if anybody's a Texans fans, if you did not know that, your wide receiver 1 will not be playing in tomorrow's game against the Patriots. I think it's a concussion. I knew he got hurt in the last game, but NFL posted today that they ruled him out for tomorrow's game. So Can anyone try it for a size 14 for the 17th for me? James, Carl for the 6-month re-up. Hope you have a great day, Raph. Appreciate that.
Hope you have a great day, Rafi.
Shout out my boy James for the 6-month re-up. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going for the Bills. Obviously, I'm biased. I'm going for the Niners today. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be 2 good games, and it should be fun. I'm surprised that they saved the Bills game for Saturday instead of Sunday. I thought it was going to be like more like the Texans and this well, I think they got to split the #1 games, so I think that's the reason why. Shout out my boy Black Shinobi for the 33-month re-up. I'm going for the Air Force Ones in the 17s. Wish me luck. There you go, Black Shinobi.
Wish me luck. Embarrassed.
Thank you so much for the
smiley face
33-month
emoji.
re-up. Good luck. It's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be an easy hit today, guys. Like, it's not gonna be tough. Is anybody going for the 4s? Is the real question. Is anybody going for the Air Jordan 4s this morning? Let me know. Copper drop on the Air Jordan 4s. Also, breaking news, obviously I posted it on Discord yesterday or last night. What's it called? It looks like the Air Jordan 1 highs, Union LA's fragments website is now loaded up. Like, the password page is up. So it looks like we might see a raffle go live a little earlier because no one really knew exactly what the release date was. I knew that Union was going to drop sometime in February, but it looks like their password page is up, and it looks like we're going to see a raffle for the highs here pretty soon. I'm curious if they're going to put it up as, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna post it. They're gonna post it on IG. They're gonna have like some sort of marketing post with the dates, the time. I'm going to assume, chat, that the Union LAs are gonna drop the weekend of All-Star Weekend. So like that weekend of the 14th. That'd be my guess. Okay, that's only a guess. If I would guess when the raffle would go live, probably in the beginning of February. Like, they'll announce like the rules and the expectations, and you know what I'm saying, and then go from there. That's just a guess though, but I could be wrong. This could just be like, they're teasing it out a little bit, and we'll probably see a post. Like, I promise you guys, like, Union will 100% make a post. Okay, because I got a ton of DMs on Instagram talking about this, asking about it, and I like I said to you guys, like, I'm going to assume that Union will 150% make a post on IG before anything else. Like, you won't see anything happen on their website until they post something on IG. So they'll 100% have a whole full explanation about the drop before they do anything on the website. Jordan 6 on the sneakers app raffle. Yeah, we did talk about it a little bit. The rules were already posted. I think it goes live this week. Rami says, where's the rules? I mean, they only kind of showed, they didn't show dates. With Union, I promise you, Rami, like, they don't just have the raffle up randomly. They will 100% have a Instagram post. They've not made an Instagram post yet. That's how Union kind of rolls. You should know that. You've been around for a long time. Like, Union will 100% post something on Instagram. They're just not just gonna, okay, here, the raffle's live now. Like, they're not just gonna make the website do its thing and not post about it. They always post about the releases all the time. So I'm not expecting some sort of surprise here. For people that unsure for the quality of the Flight Club 4's quality is the same as the SB Navy, same leather quality. Brandon says, yeah. I mean, I even said this, the more I see the Jordan 4 Flight Clubs, like, the first thing that I like really think of is the SB4. Like, that's what I see all the time. Let's see, there's a new splash page for the upcoming 3-way drops, and it confirms the pairs. Like, this is not the point. I mean, my point is, like, Union will make a post on their Instagram. Okay. Yes, I've seen this, the FAQ. Like, I've seen this. This has been up on their page like this before, but I'm telling you this right now, like, they will make a post. There's no specific date on here. There's none. Zero. So I'm trying to let everyone know that Union will make a Instagram post with the times, the dates, and what to expect. This is F and Q, right? FAQ, excuse me. What up, Rahus? What's good, dude? Good morning. Yeah, I seen this all over Instagram. There has been not one date on here. So yes, it's coming soon, but I promise Union will make a post. It's a big drop for Union. All right, it's kind of common sense. All right, it's a fragment, it's a Union drop, it's a big drop for them, and I'm expecting some sort of post marketing to be posted on IG in the next couple days. All right, Nike stores getting Doernbecher collections. I'm not sure. They did not do a sneakers pass yesterday, unfortunately. I'm not even sure if my store is getting them. I did not call just because I will not have time standing outside, obviously standing out there, until the release, the release time. So I gave it to him. Hedrick says, good morning, Rahus. What's up, man? They did post where? Union LA posted where? On Instagram? Where? Where did Union LA post? I must have missed it then. Did they post on Instagram? Where did they post on Instagram, famous? Where? I've been looking if that's something they posted on Instagram. Where? Shoe Palace has selected locations. I did see that. I told y'all Shoe Palace Vegas was gonna get them. What up, the New York dad? What's good, man? What's good? What up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, man. What's good? But I didn't see anything. Who's in Shoe Palace? How's in the line there? Dude, I heard that people's been camping out since yesterday. They've been camping out since yesterday, man. This is the password page. Here's the password page for the link. If you guys want to go ahead and if you want to save that. NYC is getting theirs. What? Oh, I did see this. This is on the Nike sneakers app, isn't it? This was on the Nike sneakers app. Creators of habit we meet. Wait, what? Vin, what up, man? This Union drop is gonna be a huge drop, bro. It's going to be a big drop, chat. Like a really big drop. Bro, like, by the time you see this picture, it's cooked. If you guys don't know where the locations are for the 17s, like, if you're seeing the list now, it's cooked, bro. It's absolutely cooked. Because people are going to be outside for this, bro. New York, Snipes, Brooklyn, Snipes. Where's the New York dad? Is he outside yet for these? I'm sure he's probably going to be outside for them too. Shoe Palace, LA, Las Vegas, San Jose. Sorry, let me put this list right here. Inglewood, Houston, DTLR, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Chicago, Cleveland, East Point, Hyattville, Bedford, Michigan. See, I figured Shoe Palace because I seen a post that Las Vegas was gonna get it here in Vegas for the at Shoe Palace, but shit's cooked. But shit's cooked, bro. This is not gonna be. I think you guys said DTLR did raffles. Okay, I know some locations are doing first come first serve. Not all of them are though. Detail. Yeah. There was a couple people in here that told me that they hit, bro. There was a couple people in here told me that they hit. They hit multiple. Someone here hit 2 pairs. Hold on. My boy hit on a size 15 at DTLR. There you go. Shoe Palace Houston is cooked. They dropped already. People are looping for extras now. How many pairs did the in-store get? Did they give I feel like they gave a lot. Hold on. Hit at a size 9 in the 17s, Rahu says. There you go, Ra. Congrats. Seems like in-store had a lot of pairs then. Seems like in-store had a good amount of pairs. I mean, it's obviously going to be one per person, right? Only Shoe Palace is doing first come, first serve. Oh, brother, dude. There's going to be a lot of people out there in line. Size 11 W on Philly DTLR. That's what I need, a size 9, Hedrick says. I don't know how big the line is going to be out here in Vegas. It's just going to be a bunch of resellers, bro. It's just going to be a bunch of resellers. I'm just like, I have a feeling that they're going to have a good amount of pairs, but like, I don't know if it's worth going up there, but I don't know. Because I don't even know if the Nike, does anybody know if their Nikes are getting them? Anybody know? That's what I need, a size 9, Hedrick says. I'm so glad I know the manager at the Brooklyn Snipes. The manager at Brooklyn Snipes, this list of least my New York is wrong. Brooklyn is not getting them. It's Harlem, New York. Not Brooklyn. Okay. I'll drop a pickup vlog today for the 17s. Y'all stay tuned, Rahul says. Finally posting content, huh? It's all stuck with the Pokemon stuff. Finally got into sneakers again. That's what I need, a size 9. There we go. W11 on Philly. DTLR RPK says. That's Zach's are straight to toe, Hedrick says. There we go. I mean, I feel like this morning, it doesn't matter what you're going to go for on the Nike sneakers app. It's still going to be very, very difficult to hit, bro. It's going to be very difficult to hit. It's absolutely not going to be an easy scoop for these. It's not. Any of them. Nothing but resellers here in Houston. Yo, happy Saturday. Dose for everyone. Oh, bread and butter. What's good, dude? Good morning. I know a guy, Rahul says. Yeah, I know a couple guys. Yeah, that's nice that you have a plug, though. It's nice that you have a plugged top guy. Del Mix, what up, man? Good morning. What up, bro? I don't know. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are going to go for the 4s, man. You guys don't like the 4s, huh? Y'all don't like the 4s? Ain't none of y'all like the 4s? Ain't none of y'all going for the 4s this morning? You guys just don't like them anymore? Welps, looks like I'm going to Shoe Palace, Oakland. This rent money is to a lot of peeps. I was dropping this morning, Willie says. You got a lot of stuff going on this morning. You have the Air Jordan 4 flight clubs at 10 a.m. Eastern time. You also have the collection, the DB collection at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And supposedly, you also have the Air Jordan, excuse me, not the Air Jordan. You also have the Air Max 95 SBs dropping on Undefeated, supposedly. So we'll see. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, we shall see what happens. I like them, but I'll wait. Delmix says, pass. Good morning, y'all. And Shoe Palace had them for sale this morning. Yeah, I know. They still have a few sizes on Shoe Palace for the 4s. I swooped up a pair of 4s from the sneaker room last week. There you go. But I have them, so I'm getting Toros. I'll pass on these, Unlimited says. Well, there you go. Waiting for the infrareds. How many white 4s and black accents do you need? And that's coming from me, of all people, Trey says. I don't know. I love this 4s, but I'm listening to the people that say they will go on sale. Yeah, I mean, it most likely will. Just because it just kind of seeing what people are like, you know, reacting to these 4s, because a lot of people are looking on StockX first. I don't know how much they're going for StockX. The last time you guys are saying that they're darn near retail. So, I mean, at that point, like, are these 4s going to be under retail? I don't know. Like, tell me, chap, the last GR4 that sat, okay? Tell me, what was the last Jordan 4 that went under retail? Okay, because let me think of it. Let me think. Okay, so white cement 4s. Cave stones, I guess. Jordan 4s. I mean, that's at heavy. Okay, so that one's a little bit under retail. Cave stones, right? They're at 156, 160. So I'm not saying it's going to be the same numbers, but it just seems like according to what we are seeing here, you could probably get these 4s for, you could probably save some money. All right. All right, chat. I need another pair of white cements. Even the white cement sat. Yeah, white cement sat. I think they're like a little bit over retail, right? For the white cements. Some random canvas shits. RPK says rare air 4s. Cave stones are underrated. I think there was nothing wrong with the cave stones. I'll tell you this. There was nothing wrong with the rare air Jordan 4s. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with them. I literally hit on 5 raffles in the 4 size 13 and passed on all of them. You hit on 5 raffles on the 4s on a size 13 and you passed on all of them, then why did you sign up? Why'd you sign up? If you passed on every single raffle, then why'd you sign up? Why'd you sign up? What's the point? I love the cave stones. Let's go under retail. I mean, if you guys want to save some money, that's fine. T-Dot, what up, man? What's good, dude? How do I find out what store in Miami? I don't think Miami got the 17s. For according to this list, it doesn't look like it does. It says, look at the Nike Doernbecher selected retail partners below. Dude, people are outside for these 100%. Waiting next month, Trey says. I saw white cement 4s for $199 this morning on eBay. Thank you for the membership. There you go. It's either from Trey. I think Trey was the only one that donated memberships this morning. So make sure you to say thank you. What up, Philly? What's good, dude? Cave stones sat but never went on sale. $220 everywhere I looked. Philly says. Well, I mean, people are talking about StockX, bro. I think people are Philly. I think people are talking about StockX numbers. You know, but I mean, it's a good shoe. There's nothing wrong with it. You know. I just know February, chat, the only shoe that I want really bad are the Kobe's. That's all I want. Kobe's. I want the Kobe's. Okay, so if anybody's asking me, all right, what are some of the shoes that I really want this year? I want the Kobe 6s. Okay. If the Jalen Brunson comes out with that purple and pink Kobe 6, I want those. All right. I want the Royal Jordan 1 highs. I want Space Jams. I want Toros. I want UNC 5s. I think that's it so far. For now. That's 6 shoes. Says one of the shoes palaces in Miami, but good luck now and way to go. Shoe Palace, let me see. Shoe Palace, Miami, Florida. Yeah, there is. Miami, Florida, excuse me. Sorry, I'm blind. All right. Shoe Palace, Miami, Florida is on there. What up, Sean? Keep me entertained. Do Caitlin Clark's Kobe 5s fit true to size? I don't know. I haven't tried it on yet. I don't have my pair yet. I don't have my pair in my size yet. You still end up paying $200 after shipping and taxes, so might as well get them with rewards. Facts. See, that's the thing about some stuff that you get on StockX. People don't account like the fees. People don't count the fees. You know what I'm saying? They don't count the fees. I want Wolf Gray 5s and infrared 6s. Vietfa says, "What up, Huck? Morning. Good morning, Jay. Have you seen the springtime Jordan 3s? I have not seen them. I have not seen them. But I'm sure there's some shoes that will pop up in the year that I most likely will see. Okay, I most likely will see. Throughout the year that I might fold on. But as of right now, like, I just want Kobe's, bro. I want the SGAs, the all white SGAs. That's like one I want to fold on to. They dropped the DB17s early in Houston. Resellers are just looping now. W Rod says, are people like, is there a lot of people outside for these though? Like, I haven't really seen any photos of or like videos of people outside for these 17s. Like, I feel like there maybe a handful of people for the 17s, but not everybody is outside for them, if that makes sense. You know, maybe like some resellers, but like, I'm not sure if anybody else that really wants them are outside from. Frank, have you heard anything out there in Shoe Palace, Vegas? Have you heard if anybody's outside for them? Because it sounds like, bro, Frank, we could probably have a chance for these 17s if we actually went out there, I think. Because it seems like these stores got a good amount of pairs. It sounds like a lot of these stores got a good amount of pairs of these 17s. According to what the chat is saying, it sounds like some people are looping. I know it's most likely cooked already. I sent you a DM and an IG of the actual stores getting them. I think that was your DM. Was it Justin? Is that your IG? Because the thing is, like, someone, we already seen that list. Nothing yet. Spin the block. I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's like worth going out there, you know. But I mean, it's not even for us. I mean, it's for Larry. So, Third Avenue is packed. The New York. Well, I mean, the New York dad. Right, like New York is like a given, bro. It doesn't even matter. Brooklyn, New York, right? Snipes. I'm assuming you're talking about Snipes. Like, people are probably like absolutely outside, like out there in New York and Brooklyn. Like, I guess it just depends on, like, you know, the area where you're at. Like, I don't think Vegas is as crazy as like New York and some of the major cities like LA. Like, I don't think it's as crazy. There's some resellers, but I don't know, bro. I don't even know if Nike's getting them. That's the biggest thing. Like, the question, like, what stores are even open yet? What stores? I don't know. It just depends where you're from, right? It's like 6 a.m. out here in Vegas, in the West Coast, so it's like everyone's still sleeping. Stores don't open until like 10 o'clock. So everyone stay inside, but grab me a pair. What stores in Philly? Philadelphia, DTLR. Right there in Philly. Philadelphia is just DTLR. What up, Raph? Amazing. What up, man? Resellers smell blood. That about it to this drop. Demand is not high. I somewhat agree with you. Bro. I honestly somewhat agree with you, because the thing is, like, the only people that are really like paying attention to this shoe is anybody that's a huge fan of 17s or resellers. That's it. Like, this new Gen Z of sneakerheads ain't know nothing about the 17s. It's cold as F outside. It's 35 degrees. Sheesh, dude. That's cold. That's too damn cold. Yeah, that's me. Just wanted to be sure. I know a lot of people saw the list you have. Yeah, no, you're good. I appreciate you sharing that, man. No, for real, for real. But we did share that photo the other day. But by the time it gets, you know, shared, it's already cooked, bro, because it's already 9 o'clock Eastern time. Raph, did you enter the raffle on Shoe Palace? Oh, it was a raffle at Shoe Palace fashion show? I didn't even know it was a raffle, bro. I thought it was first come, first serve. Greg, is that confirmed? That Shoe Palace fashion show did a raffle? See, I didn't know that. So the good thing Greg, thank you. You came in here and asking me about it, or telling me about it, because I wasn't 100% sure if we wanted to be outside for these DVs. So I figured that they would probably did maybe a in-store raffle or something, but I didn't really invest into it too much. Yeah, I hit on a size 14. Congrats. See, that's what I'm saying. See, if I knew that information, I would probably 100% gone up there and signed up, because I'm pretty sure they got a good amount of pairs of these DBs. So it looks like Vegas did a raffle. I'm pretty sure I would have hit, bro. If we found out about it, I didn't know that. I would have been out there entering for the raffle. I didn't know that. That was my fault. On my end for not even calling or asking. Yeah, I hit on the raffle on DTLR for the 17, because I know DTLRs were doing raffles. I wasn't sure that Shoe Palace was doing a raffle, but it seemed like some of these Shoe Palaces were doing first come, first serve. Hit on an 8.5. There you go. Yeah, I would have probably went out there and signed up, but it's already probably cooked by now then. Resellers are out. Absolutely. 100% they're outside, man. I still don't understand why NYC does first come, first serve. Yeah, the thing is, I think it's they like the hostility and they like the traffic. They like when people go to their stores. They like the traffic, bro. So is the Shoe Palace at the Galleria? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure which LA stores is getting them, Alex. So no first come, first serve DTLR. I think the thing is, RPK, is that it sounds like it just depends on your area, bro. Like, you would have to like call in and see exactly how they were releasing the shoe. You know, whether if it's a first come, first serve, whether if it was a raffle, you know, that is some things that you guys had to do during the week. Nike wild for putting this list out a day before the release. Yeah, absolutely, because like some of these locations did a raffle, and then by the time you call, it's like, oh well, we did the raffle on Tuesday and Wednesday and now it's over. It's like, bro, what was the point of the list? 17's on the 17th. Let's go. What up, John? What's good, dude? Not all DTLRs did raffles, John. See, that's what I'm saying. They didn't post this, bro. I don't think they posted this until yesterday. You know, they didn't post this list until yesterday, I think, because I seen this list yesterday. First come, first serve at Oakland can get sideways real quick if someone acts funny. Yeah, the Shoe Palace in Galleria, if you mean Houston, W Rod says. Yeah, this is an unfortunate list, but like I said, you just had to call in your stores, you know, and that was it. But by the time now, it's too late. I meant Houston, Alex says. Okay, no, you're good. I thought you were meaning LA. No, you're good. My fault. So, but if anybody hit on a raffle in store, congratulations. That's a big W, you know. It sucks because they only got the 17s. Did they get anything else? They didn't get any of the other collections? It seems like the other collections were pretty limited versus the 17. The 17 seems like the more of like, you know, the more GR pair. You know, if you know, that's why you go to your stores at least once a week. DeJack says, yeah, dude, you ask yourself, right, when it comes to some of these shoes, how bad you want the shoe, you know. Say morning, bros. What's good, Hendrix, man? Yes, sir, dude. I mean, I'm sure people are gonna get really excited for these DBs, bro. You know, not too many people are crazy on 17s like that, but it is nice that, you know, people are getting excited for other silhouettes. You know, so it is what it is. It's all good. Going for the 17s and the cardigan. Is Nike doing? I don't know. I don't know that one, Frank. I don't know if they're doing a first come first serve out there in Nike. I don't even know if they got them. I won Baltimore DTLR last week and really don't think it would be first come first serve there. Definitely not the safest area. Only the strong survives NYC first come first serve. Not only that, not only the strong, the patience. You know how much patience you need to be outside for these type of drops? A lot of patience. Because it's like, there's a big ass line, right? There's a long ass line for these shoes. And then like by the time they start opening up the doors, people start crowding up in the front. It's like, what's the whole point of a nice, you know, line? Fashion Show got the Air Force Ones. I think that's a clean shoe too. I was surprised that Undefeated didn't get any of it. I thought they would at least get one of them. I hit on the Air Max and the Vomeros at DTLR. Congrats. Vomero Plus and the D&8s at DTLR. Philly as well. Didn't hit though, the RPK. Yeah, because it seems like all the other, you know, all the other silhouettes for the DB collection, it seems like they were more limited than the 17s. That's what I'm saying. The 17s were the GR out of all of them, which is understandable because it's a Jordan, right? Of course. You know, if they kind of mass produce the other ones, I don't think people will be as interested, but they make the DB collection every single year really limited, you know? Yeah, password page is up for Union. Yeah, at the point in my life, I'm not standing in the 20 degrees for nothing, John Brown says. Yeah, the last time that I stood outside for a pair of shoes was for the, what's it called? Like to be outside was the DSG days. That was the last time that I was outside was the DSG days. No stock numbers in the 4s, Joe. Unfortunately, it sounds like Nike is cracking down on stock numbers on a lot of these groups. So I don't think they're loading up any stock numbers. Like their back end is a little bit different on Sneakers app now, because a lot of these, if you're a part of Soul Retriever, they haven't posted any stock numbers in days because of, I think is that reason. No one really wanted to put an explanation out there for the stock numbers, but that's basically what it's been. Like I guess Nike supposedly is cracking down, so I'm not sure how that works. I don't know. I'm not an expert of the back end of Sneakers app. I just see the stock numbers and I try to show it to you guys here on the streams. So it makes no sense if they donate all the proceeds to hospital. Why make limited pairs? I think they gotta develop some sort of hype. You know, I get what you mean. We had this conversation before, where like, you know, since all 100% of the proceeds are going to the hospital, it's like, yeah, it's like, yo, why don't they make like hundreds of thousands of pairs? They just want to develop hype throughout this DB collection, like, because they do it every single year. You know, like, for instance, bro, let's think realistically here, right? If they drop over 100,000 pairs of each pair of shoes, right? Like, I get it. Like, it's going towards a good cause, and I totally understand that. It's awesome that Nike does that. But at the same time, they obviously know if they drop so many pairs of each silhouette, they know it probably won't perform as well as what they think, you know? Because at the end of the day, as an average consumer, bro, okay, as a consumer of sneakers, what a lot of sneakerheads will judge off is how the shoe looks like. You know, not everybody is gonna be like, okay, let's go for these. These are cool, you know, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of colorful shoes, and not everybody's gonna be interested in that, especially if they drop 100,000 pairs. You know, even if, like, I understand like 10,000 pairs, like, yo, Raph, like, I'm not saying 100K, but maybe more than a 10K. That's understandable as well, King. I totally get that, but at the same time, they still have to develop some sort of hype around it. So I guess, and plus it's budgeting as well, you know, obviously too. I don't know if Nike wants to take a massive hit of, you know what I'm saying, because all the proceeds are going towards it, but at the end of the day, it's a good cause. So, but I don't make those decisions, you know. It's limited for a reason. No, it's limited for a reason, and I don't make those decisions. I wish they made more than like 10, 20K on these shoes, man. I really did when it comes to stock numbers, but I don't know. I don't know what goes on in the meetings with Nike to make them be like, okay, we're going to make these limited. You know, I don't know who makes those decisions. Am I going to Shoe Palace? No, I just found out that Shoe Palace did a raffle, so I will not be out there. They can't have them sitting around like N7s. They are promoting a non-profit beyond shoe sales, Jay says. I literally was finding them DB Sanders and Ross from last year, John Brown says. Limited edition is limited edition. Yeah. No, I understand though, King. I understand where you're coming from. Obviously, a lot of the inventory is split within like the stores. Also, like certain stores are getting certain ones. Also, too, the DB17s, right? There's only 8,400 pairs dropping on the Nike Sneakers app. But if you account all the pairs that got split up within all the other stores, I'm pretty sure there's roughly around like 15,000 pairs or maybe 20,000 pairs worldwide when it comes to these DB17s, you know. But it's normally like that, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I don't know who makes those decisions. So but no, I will not be at Shoe Palace this morning, unfortunately. It was a raffle. Unfortunately, I ended up missing out on it and kind of bummed about it. So it's okay, because I honestly I would have hit if someone in here hit on a size 14 in their size on the 17s, then that means that they have a good amount of pairs for these 17s. It didn't look like too many people wanted them, you know. So it's just one of those things, right, that people don't know about the collection because this month has been slow, right? I mean, people don't really pay attention to sneakers this month unless you're a really big sneakerhead enthusiast. So DB17s designed after a Cars wrap. I need a pair. Cushy says, there you go. Cushy, you're gonna hit, bro. You were like a 5.5, bro. You're good. You're gonna hit on the shoe, bro. You're definitely gonna hit on the shoe. I wouldn't doubt about it. Wouldn't doubt it, bro. Wouldn't doubt it, man. We got about 45 minutes though. But just realize that the fours, our flight clubs go first, chat. If you don't know, okay, the flight clubs will go first. And then the DB collection is dropping at 8 a.m. PST. I think the reason why they did that because they want people to buy the flight clubs. Like bro, we know what Nike is doing here. They know exactly what they did here. If they drop the DB collection at the same time as the flight club 4s, like no one would pop. A lot of people would change their minds, not going for the 4s and just go for the DB collection. That's probably why they did that, to build up some traffic today, because they knew exactly what, you know, this shoe was going to perform. Like people knew that they weren't going to go for much. And as much as like people think that Nike doesn't care about like certain things. Like, they care, bro. They care in a certain extent, especially before tax season. They want a lot of this stuff selling before tax season. That's why there's so much stuff dropping within the next couple months. Let's see. Rami ignored me asking for help because she says, "What up, Raph? What up, Corey? What up, man? What happened to the Off-White Air Force Ones? I think those are dropping supposedly during the spring. I don't know. I mean, you talking about the Sesame colorway? Yeah. That is one that a lot of people were asking about, but there's no specific date for the shoe. So, if you guys want to read into also some of the DB stories behind this shoes, these are awesome. Other than the 17s, like the Air Force Ones, the kid was he's into cooking, being a chef, foodie guy. I believe the woman's D and 8s were part of being an athlete. I think she was an athlete. I think she liked some sort of sport. Doernbecher Plus was a kid that inspired. I think he sounded like he was a New York Knicks fan, and also he loved video games. The women's Romero was inspired by nature. Also, the V2K Run Doernbechers, I believe this was inspired by stuffed animals, colors, yeah, basically drawing, stuffed animals and drawing on this one. And then, yeah, if you guys want to read into it to understand why the colors and the inspirations were, you could definitely read into it on the Nike Sneakers app. Are you going to post the links for the 17s? Am I going to post the link on the 17s? It's on the Nike Sneakers app, my friend. You don't need a link. I got the Air Force Ones and really liked the story and the look. Now I got to go for the 17s. Yes, sir. That's the most limited one. Which one? The V2Ks? Chat, you don't need a link to the shoe. It's literally on the Nike Sneakers app. Okay? It's on the Nike Sneakers app. You do not need a link. All right? You do not need a link, my friend. You don't need a link for this. All you need is the Nike Sneakers app, and go on there. It should be on your feed. Okay? But, bro, like, the thing is, like, so many people are going to go for these for the resale, bro. People are just going to go for these for the resale because they got resale on them. That's it. I got DB17s on sale. How much? $450. Bunch of busters. Sorry. Sorry, some people in here wanted him for the toe. Talking about... Hey, man, listen. I promise you this. Some of these content creators, they high key looking at the resale on these DBs on StockX. They just don't want to show it because they don't want to feel like, oh man, I'm talking about resale, about some kids in the hospital. Man, fake demons out here, bro. We know they're going for the resale. And man, you're buying the shoes, going to a good cause. But damn, that's what I'm doing. Savage says, man, these. Don't do that again, Rav. Wait, for how much, Rav? I don't know. You don't need the link, took me out. I mean, you don't. It's on the Nike Sneakers app. Yeah, I know some of y'all. It's all good. If you admit it, that's fine. If you admit it, that's okay, but you don't need to be a fake demon about it. Like, you don't. If you're gonna do it to go do trade bait, if you're gonna sell it, just say it, bro. Just say it. You don't need to be like, oh my god, I don't want people to know. Like, just say it, bro. For real, I'm just trying to rock 17s. These resales be hating. It'll be like that sometimes, unfortunately, bro. You know, 13s and under as collectors, because she says. I mean, it's true, right? Is these unions dropping, guys? $450, just the way you said it. Done Fishing says, yeah, I'm sure that's how much y'all are gonna be selling it for, bro. Bunch of busters in here, huh? Dude, so 13s and under, it's all good, bro. You know, I'm just poking you guys, man. That's it. You know. Just poking at you resellers in here, but it's all good, bro. You do what you want to do. Somebody here is like 17s are my favorite Jordan. Yeah, Rahu says. Rahus, you wearing for them for the toe or what? You wearing these DVs for the toe? I mean, they're nice. They're a nice shoe. They're a nice shoe. Bro, I'm telling y'all, if y'all wanted to save your money, it's best that you saved your money for February. There's so much dropping next month. I didn't know they were on the sneakers app. Yeah, they're on the Nike sneakers app, bro. They've been up there for the last week. So 17s ain't my favorite, but I just like it to get all the collabs. Probably won't wear it if I hit, but I keep everything. That's all good, dude. That's how some people are as well. Like, people will just buy a shoe and then just keep it in the vault and then just, you know, be like, oh man, I forgot I even had these. I'm pretty sure that's how you guys are, especially anyone that has like more than like 80 pairs of sneakers, dude. Like, you're probably like, oh snap, I'm going through all my sneaker collection, bro. I forgot I had these. I never had a 17 in my life. I guess if I hit, I'm gonna keep them. The New York Dad says, you might as well. I mean, it's a special 17 too. It's a nice, you know, 17. It has a nice backstory to it, you know. I know Raw ain't taking Buddy to be switching teams like switching shoes. I'd rather have a in the Archive 17s. Those Archive 17s are nice. Those Archive 17s are nice. My neighbors want them, Rami says. Well, we know, Rami. We know that you're a reseller. We all know that. I'd rather have the Infinite 17. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. That's not a hot take at all. I think those 17s are nice. The colorway is nice. Bro, did the infrared 6s just load? Yes, they loaded up yesterday. The infrared 6s loaded up yesterday. So those are dropping on Valentine's Day. You know, listen, chat. You know what you do on Valentine's Day when you hit on the Air Jordan 6 infrareds and you tell your wife asks you what did you get them for Valentine's Day? Be like, honey, I got you these shoes. And then when they come in, be like, oh snap, it's my size. I thought I got your size. Well, I guess I keep them. I guess I'll keep them. I like the cardigan too, Delmix says. Morning Rav, stock numbers posted again 1 hour before the flight forward. Check it out outside. The collector says, let's check it out, man. Let's see how many stock numbers are out there. If you're under 35, it's almost no way to have had an OG 17 that was wearable. Okay, let me see. Let's see what we're working with, my friend. Whew. Stock numbers 97,000. Holy chat, 97,000. Bro, yes sir, outside. I appreciate you. 97,000 pairs, boys and girls, of Air Jordan 4 flight clubs. Holy, there's no reason why you don't hit. 97,000 pairs of the Flight Club Jordan 4s should be an easy scoop. What up, Nathan? What's good, dude? No, I got nothing but love to give on Valentine's Day. There you go. Got to be the Flight Clubs, not them 17s. Yeah, almost 100K for the 4s. Why most people waiting for a sale? That's fine if you want to. Viet Fuzz says 97,000 pass. That's crazy. I caught the, yeah, I mean, that's what people are probably gonna wait for. You know, people are gonna wait until they go into retail, get them at a good price, and 90K will be up for resale. Dougal says, I'll get them when they're on sale. Yeah, I feel like that's what most of you guys are doing. Ain't that and they bricks already? I don't know. I don't know. According to what the chat's saying, they're darn near retail. So if you want to go look, it's up to you, bro. But I think this shoe is not bad. That's the thing. Like someone said, the quality in hand on these are like the SB4s. The DB17s put it, but in purposes of picking them, choosing since got eggplant form, not really needing since same vibes, but nice shoe. Stock on the 17s, it's 8,400 pairs, bro. I think Flight Club is the next program Jordan Brand is rolling out. Those 4s in the white infrared parts of the promotion of the Flight the club back in the day. That's the thing. If they make multiple like colorways on these this year, it's just, I don't know what Jordan Brand and Nike is thinking. You know, like I understand that they got to drop a new colorway and they try to make some sort of like, you know how just like the Rare Air collection, you know, this could be another collection that we see this year, the Flight Club collection, where like we got the 4s, we got 3s, maybe Jordan 1 lows. I don't know. It's definitely not a bad looking release, but nobody needs these this early in the year. You know what? What they should have done is that they should have dropped the Wolf Gray 5s to start off the month. That's what they should have done. But they're saving those 5s until next month. So I don't like the toe on the 4s. Yeah, that was one thing that I noticed the other day. It was my first time noticing that. The toe box is not the best. Like, if you guys haven't seen the toe box on the 4s, it has like stitching going across the mud guard. I don't know if you guys seen that. That might turn some people off when it comes to that part. I don't know why they did that either. I mean, I guess something different, but it was just not necessarily, I don't think they needed to do that, you know? I don't care. I'm grabbing them. They are nice to me. There you go, cuz. That's what's up, bro. I agree. People would have preferred the Wolf Gray 5s over these 4s. Yeah, I think those 5s next month are going to sell out. They are definitely going to sell out. Me personally, I'm passing, but if you like them, I think they're 100% going to sell out next month for sure. So, the box is better than the 4. Oh, come on, bro. Okay, it's not that bad. Don't do that. The box is better than the 4 is crazy. The toe box had me in this. The toe box had me in stitches, man. It's an easy pass for me. Buy what you like, Trey says. Hey, man, it's all good. It's all Gucci. I'm sure some people in here are gonna want them. Do not get validation from other people, whether or not if you like a shoe or not, too. Okay, chat. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, that's fine. You know. Because right now, all the resellers are like, bro, they got the Mine 001 slides down their golly throat, bro. I'll tell you that. Okay, these resellers got these Mine 001s down their throats. Like, they don't give a shit about these slides. They stitching the airplane seats. Roman, what up, man? This toe stitching should have been on SB. Makes more sense. I believe they did the stitching on the SB lows. Still fire, Roman says. Don't think the Nike cares when it's a first quarter they release. Look what they got coming in February. They are not worried. Absolutely not. Because the thing is, in February, they're going to drop a lot of early heat. Okay? They're dropping a lot of early heat in February come All-Star Weekend. All right? Don't be mad. All right? Listen, chat. Don't be mad. If you start seeing people go to All-Star Weekend, out there in NBA All-Star Weekend, they start copying the Toro Bravo 4s. All right, Toros. Okay, skate shop's getting those Air Max SBs today. I'd rather have those. 101 podcast says only 130 likes. Chat, make sure you hit that like button. All right, if you ghost watching today, hit that like button. Rap Saturday drops. What are you going for? We're going for the 17s today. Going for the 17s today. Going for the 17s. Yeah, like, you know what? I had a couple people hit me up in the DMs about like, yo, Raph, how do I get the opportunity to vote? Like, I had a couple content creators hit me up on IG asking me, yo, Raph, how did I get into the Nice Kicks committee to vote in their categories? You know what I said? Stop talking about resale. Stop talking about resale. Don't care about resale. You buy the shoes because you like the shit. Don't talk about all this market shit. Okay? Any content creators that want to kind of be involved with like those type of things, like all you talk about is resell and all that stuff. Like, bro, people are watching, man. Like, absolutely, people are watching. People are watching, dude. People are absolutely watching. If you don't talk about no sneakers, either if you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't review them, talk about them, you know what I'm saying? All you talk about is like resell. They ain't gonna care for you, give you a chance to be on that type of stuff. You know, they just don't care. You don't think they're gonna shock drop Toro 3s 3 months out from the release date? Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about All-Star Weekend, John, because if you look last year during All-Star Weekend, bro, they released the white cement 4s and they dropped in May, but they released them in All-Star Weekend, and that was back in February. So yeah, I think they'll drop the Toro 4s. I wouldn't be surprised. So resale is part of the sneaker culture, but some people don't have that mindset, W Rod. Like blogs like that, they don't have that type of mindset. Like some blogs prefer to have people to vote in like sneaker of the year if they're talking about, you know, all types of sneakers and how they actually feel about the sneaker, not the price point of the shoe. You know, well, you're telling me you go in there and vote, and you vote, you know what I'm saying? You act like nice. I'm not acting that way, Mr. Man. I'm just kind of saying, like, any content creator that wants to be involved with that, like, you know what I mean? It's a humbling experience. I mean, they're a big part of the space. Like, they have a, you know what I'm saying? They're basically everywhere, and you have an opportunity to, you know, have a voice in the sneaker space to get to vote on like certain sneakers, the best sneakers of the year. Like, you feel me? Like, it's a good opportunity for other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure if you're, you know, a voice in this community that care about how you feel about sneakers, and you got the opportunity to vote, you ain't gonna deny it. I'll tell you that. Okay, you ain't gonna deny it. Now, you don't even, bro, like, people are like, we're saying like, oh, there's all the type of people that have a clout. Bro, there's people on that panelist, on that panel that don't have a big following. They're just a part of the community that has a voice, that constantly says things about sneakers constantly online. Like, there's people out there that don't have much clout. It's not all about the clout, bro. It's not. It's definitely not all about the clout. They chose a lot of people in the committee that just have a voice, or that constantly just post about sneakers, how they feel about it. They got the opportunity to be on there. So you don't even have to be a content creator. You just have a voice. That's it. What up, Chalupa? What's good, dude? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's like the sneaker heads. Like, it's nice that that's why I told you guys, it's just nice that we have a space like you guys in here that we could talk about other things other than all the hype stuff. Like, we don't just talk about hype stuff. We talk about anything else. If I haven't heard of it, let's bring it up, and you guys bring it up, you know, and we talk about it. They're saving fives for the incoming tax checks. This airplane Wi-Fi better hold up for 30 more minutes. Bro, the thing is, Cushy, the DVs don't release until another hour after that. You realize that, Cushy, right? Because you're going for the 17s. These don't drop until another hour and a half. 8 a.m. PST, bro. 8 a.m. PST. It's currently 6:34 PST. So, you know what I'm saying? They don't welcome resales, but 9 out of the 10 sneakers are all collabs, are limited to have resale value. The bot says, you know, there's certain shoes that, you know, it's all around, bro. It's all around. That's why I understand that, like, some of the shoes that were on there, and I've been telling you this, that collabs have you just have to accept that collabs have been taking over the sneaker game, bro. That's it. Collabs have been taking over, and a lot of the stuff that's on there is just, it's more than just like, okay, let's re-retro the same shoe multiple times, drop 300,000-400,000 pairs of them and just call it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Versus a top 10 that has story, hype, impact, presentation, marketing. You know, I think that's where the space is when it comes down to sneakers, bro. It comes down to like all around in those type of categories. And I understand it in a certain extent. Like, I totally get it. Like, me personally, I thought, right? I mean, the Air Jordan 4, I voted that. I said the Air Jordan 4 was the sneaker model of the year. And I think I genuinely think that way. when it comes to storytelling. Like my voting was a little bit different. I have my results. I asked Nice Kicks if they could send me my results because I forgot what my results were. Like the new model I voted in, my number one choice was the Jaw 3s. Even though I felt like other ones could have had an opportunity. I feel like they should have been in a different more shoes, but they do give you an option to put your options on there other than that's what's on that list. I feel like the Jordan 4 model, that was my number one pick this year. The women's model, Asia 1s, that was a given. Basketball, Jaw 3s, that was my number one choice. Collaborator, I put Nigel up there and J-Tip as my 2 spots when it comes to collaborator. Collaboration was a little bit different. Like I went based off like all around, and I didn't want my choices to be all the same because it made sense. I mean, everyone loved the Nigel Sylvesters. I personally didn't vote him on all the categories because I feel like eventually he was gonna win at least one. And I just feel like when it comes to collaboration on the sneaker of the year, I chose number 1, the Unheard Of. That was my number 1 pick. Was the Unheard Of. Like I chose Unheard Of twice. I put Unheard Of. I did the Awake 5s and I did Unheard Of again because they had 2 options on there for Unheard Ofs, I believe. No, just one. I don't know why the screenshot's a little bit different. Unheard Of, and then I did the Awakes number 2 because the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated, I had it in a different voting category. That's why. Because I knew that Undefeated was going to win one. Like, I knew they were going to win at least one. And I just feel like Unheard Of did an absolutely amazing job this year when it comes to their drops. But obviously, not everybody in the public is going to like it because of how the shoe looks like. So, I don't know. I just thought the voting should have been a little different, but understandable. Nice should have had me on there. Justice for CPFM dunks. Snake Spence, you would probably been the one person. You seen the one person that voted on the little yachties? The one person? Come on, bro. All right. I'll be over Tokyo's by then, Cushy says. Here we go. This is one that I wanted to talk to you guys about. All right. Air Jordan 3s. Levi's, the black denim, official images, the collaborations expected to launch. I'm not gonna hold you. This is a better drop look for Levi versus the Air Max 95s. I said it. It might be a hot take for some, but I personally think this shoe right here is better than the Air Max 95 collab last year. I like how they didn't do all Levi. I like how they added like tumbled leather on the upper. I like that, bro. These are not bad. Some people were kind of hating on these. I was like, come on, bro. These are not bad at all. These are actually pretty nice. They got a hint of the Jumpman with red. They added leather on the upper and then a little bit of the Levi. So I think this was executed perfectly. I want those bad, but 3s are my favorite. Primo 3s, all the Levi colorways are fire. I mean, there's only 2, I believe. There's like the blue denim, and then you also have the black denim. So I think this is definitely a dope shoe. Gives you the Black Cement 3 vibes. Clean, these are a must cop. That hang tag go crazy. You like the hang tag on? I didn't see that. Oh, the hang tag? Yeah, that's dope. I live the denim back tab. Those are fire, but I may pass. Black Cements ish. Stitched Nike logo. Yeah, it's not a bad shoe. The hang tag reminds me of like, do you guys remember like the old hang tags that they used to put back in the day? Like the clear Nike Air that they used to put on almost every single retro. Bro, I used to like, I'm not going to hold you guys. Like I used to collect them. I used to collect it. I don't know if you guys remember. I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably still have the hang tag. It's like the old clear hang tag. They're probably yellow by then. So this is the Levi Air Jordan 3 celebrates the year of the horse. Here's another colorway. The official images of the Levi Air Jordan 3 reveals all the details you've been waiting to see. We see pony hair uppers, hang tags inspired by the back patches and the year of the horse, embroidered behind the tongue. Wait, this is a Levi? So this is like... So they have the year of the horse, Levi, chat, thoughts? Thoughts and opinions here? Thoughts and opinions. I have my opinions. I have my opinions. I absolutely have my opinions. I have my opinions. Y'all want to hear it? Where's the last colorway, Rami? Where's the last colorway? Where's the last colorway? Where's the blue? We have the blue, right? We have the blue denim. I'm telling you guys this. This collection is really, really good. That's my true opinion about this. You guys may not like the pony hair on them. Okay? Some of you guys are complaining about pony hair. Okay? The black Levi's, blue denim. Levi's the worst of the three, but still need them. I want to hear all your opinions in here before I say something. Go ahead, keep going. Keep going. I'm trying to look for the shoe. Chat. I'm trying to look for the shoe. Give me a second. I don't know what shoe is called. I forgot what it's called. It's annoying how I forgot about it. Oh. Okay. Definitely going for the threes. They're decent. Show all three again. Well, this is this one. And then you have the black colorway. Sneaker of the year, Raph? Not these. No, I don't think sneaker of the year. Not sneaker of the year. Absolutely not. But, I mean... Like, you guys are, like, kind of low-key complaining about the hairs on them, but would wear a whole Verdi SB dunk. Sorry, I had to throw that out there, bro. Y'all complaining about a little bit of horsehair on the Jordan 4, but y'all would wear a whole hairy SB dunk Verdi and be okay with that too. A little bit of horsehair, bro. They're nice, bro. They're nice. These are not bad. Grateful Deads. Grateful Deads, Verdi SBs. They got like, bro, that's the whole shoe's hairy. The horse hair is super ugly though. It makes, bro, you don't really see it like that. Like, just maybe the back of it, that's it. But like, it's a nice looking colorway. It's right here. It's on the back tab. It's on the back tab. These are not bad. These are not bad at all. I mean, you get, hey, listen, to each their own. You know what I'm saying? It should be illegal, just my opinion. Thought those dunks were just suede. Nah, those dunks of the Verdes are not suede. Those are definitely not suede, bro. 100% not suede. The horsehairs on the toe and the heel. In order of the heat, I like the black and cream and then the blue colorway. I'm going for all three. No, you see it, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's not like it's real horsehair, bro. All right? Dude, I'm telling you, this collection, I seen this yesterday. Thank you for sharing this, Rami. I seen this entire collection. I'm telling you, the Levi collection go hard, bro. Look at the varsity jacket. This is the varsity jacket, the entire apparel collection that they dropping. You can't tell me this Levi collection is not good, bro. Like, even the clothing is good. They got a varsity jacket coming in that's probably $300 retail. They got the hoodie. And they also have the zip up that's coming up very soon. They probably have some sweatshirts, t-shirts that are going to be coming out. But the entire Levi collection is really, really nice. There's nothing wrong with it. This is a really good collection. And obviously this is going to go under the radar because people see Levi dropping every single year. It's like, well, Raph, we see this every year. But like, this is, for me, like, I think this collection is really good. I just was not a big fan of the Air Max 95 collection. Just it wasn't, you know. But overall, jackets, the apparel, the shoes, I think they're really, really good. Now give me a landing strip over a brush, pony threes, and Verdi. It might be real horsehair. Adidas use real calf hair. I mean, how much are the shoes going for? What's the retail on these? $230? Could be. I could be wrong, Britt. That it is probably real horsehair. That'd be crazy if it was. It's like, hey, can we shave that horse real quick? I need some hairs. Nobody touched that Nike Levi denim. Varsity jacket and hoodie clutch. Nah, gonna be $600. Air Jordan Flight Clubs have sold out on already. Vin didn't release until 10. Raph, is the DB17s Leo or raffle? That's a good question. I don't know. It's a really good question. Let me double check here real quick for the 17s. By the way, we got about 12 more minutes. Also, the DB17s don't drop until 8 a.m. PST. All right, 11 a.m. Eastern time. It is going to be a Leo drop for the DB collection. Varsity jacket might be closer to $400. Feel like all prices have been way high. Bro, the varsity jacket is way overpriced. Varsity jackets are not that it shouldn't be that expensive. But it's super overpriced, I would say. Go to the stock numbers on the Doernbecher 17s. 8,400 pairs, my friend. But the Doernbecher collection is going to be a Leo drop. Nike used to use real pony hair in those Safari 3s from a long time ago. We'll see if Nike's gone cheap. So my original 17s crumbled a few months ago when I worn them. It's the same hair they put on the Barbies, Frank says. Who's going for the 17s? A lot of people are. So all I'm saying, okay, I think the Levi collection is nice. I think they executed it perfectly. The blue pair is obviously nice. You have the all blue denim upper, and I think that's going to be the most popular one out of the three. But overall, the collection's nice. The clothing is nice. There's nothing wrong with the Air Jordan 3 Levi collection. I think they executed it very well. It's going to be a Levi type of year. Beyonce has a Levi collab with the Moody shorts and Calgary hats. Going to have the honey outside this summer, and watch what I tell you, Town Legend says. What's up, Rab? What up, Mr. Chung? I think this year, I'm telling you guys, this year, I'm definitely going to be paying attention, really getting in depth of all the collabs that's happening this year, chat. Follow with me, chat, all year. I'm talking about New Balances, Adidas. We're talking about Asics. Anything that pops up when it comes to any new projects this year in 2026, I'm going to be paying attention to every single one of them this year. SBs, okay? Unfortunately, SBs weren't really in the talks of, in any of those talks of sneaker of the year. But obviously, this year we're going to be paying attention to everything this year, chat. We really are. Okay. We really are. Every single year, new projects every single year. I feel like I lacked on the projects on Adidas last year, and as well as New Balances. but I'm definitely going to be looking into it this year. Vans, bro, like, I'm not going to hold you. Like, Vans kind of surprised me last year. I didn't think that Vans were really in the come up like that. They've had a couple collabs last year. And this year they're going to have more collabs. I know some people are going to be like, yo, Raph, well, guess what? Like, Vans, like, well, all of a sudden everyone wears Vans and this and that. Like, you know, but it's interesting to see some of the Vans collabs that we've seen last year and how it affected the community in a way that a lot of people actually liked them. It's crazy. Crazy to see. Vans on a come up, huh? Any stock numbers for the collection? For the DB collection? No stock numbers for this morning. All I know it's 8,400 on the 17s. But Nike's definitely cracking down on some of these stock numbers. Excuse me. Yet he says Vans gallery department. Oh, listen, speaking of Snake Spence, the man's a huge fan of Vans. Man put Vans on his top 5, I think. Top 10. What up, Tito Kicks? What's good, dude? Good morning, Raph. Good luck to your Niners today. Hopefully we win, my friend. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we win, dude. I'm going to be praying and hoping. So there's been a lot of collabs last year. Never owned a pair of Vans. Really? You've never owned a pair of Vans? Not even like when you were younger? Never? Not one? Not one pair of Vans? What up, Toof? What's good, dude? Good morning, my friend. What up? By the way, we got about 8 minutes. Headed to pick up my Doernbecher 17s in a few minutes. There you go, Brandon. There you go. Good luck. I'm glad that you were able to hit. A good amount of people hit this morning. So, but like I said, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it happens. And Yeti about to get banned for his shoes takes. Listen, he's already explained his top 10 sneaker collection. Ain't nobody. Should I put? No. 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 2025 is over. If I were on the Jordan design team, I would have suggested really arriving in the threes and started putting in arriving in the pants. All right, here we go, chat. We got about 7 more minutes for the fours if anybody's going from Treyway. What up, man? I got gifted a pair of Vans and ended up trading them in school for a Nike boot bag, book bag. There you go, 101 podcast. End up trading some Vans. I have a pair of Vans in the closet. Haven't worn them in years, though. I have a lot of Vans. At my mom's crib, oh, dude, a lot of Vans. My favorite ones were just the classic mids. Black and white ones. I had those. I have the checkered ones, the black and white checkered ones. I have some blue ones. I have some red ones. All at my mom's crib. Not a real sneakerhead if you ain't had Vans, Roman says. I mean, everyone had Vans. And not only that, Chuck Taylors. You know, like Chuck Taylors, bro. Don't even give them that satisfaction. I've never owned a pair of cool shoes, but too flat of insoles, K. Anderson says. You know what a lot of people have to understand that, like, when new collabs happen, especially with, like, Vans or stuff that you haven't seen, there's reasons why they do that. There's absolutely reasons why they do that. Because they're trying to get back into the space of sneakers, get their name out there again. Like, seriously, chat. Like, oh, all of a sudden everyone likes fives. All of a sudden everyone likes Vans. Like, dude, it's okay. Like, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That is okay. That is totally fine. And I've accepted that the fact that collabs have taken over the sneaker space, bro. It really has. Collabs are constantly, there's a lot of great projects happening throughout the year, and I am 100% okay with that. I really am, because I know a lot of you guys, when a new collab comes out and you haven't heard about this silhouette in a while, a lot of you guys may like, you know what, these are actually pretty sick. That is a dope collab, and you're eventually might like one of them, you know. So collabs have definitely taken over, and I'm okay with that, because it's like, it's quality that we get. Like, it's nice quality that we get from Jordan Brand, whether if it's Adidas, whether if it's New Balance, whether if it's, you know what I'm saying, other brands. Like, the quality is really, really good. So Chucks are more of my generation instead of Vans. Vans are more for the those born after 2000, in my opinion, K. Anderson says. Jordan 4 flights are under market already, Richard says. I don't think K. Anderson that's necessarily true. Like Chuck Taylor's been around for years, bro. Like, especially when I was in elementary school, middle school, like people were wearing Chucks, man. So many people. And then they're still timeless. It's like an Air Force One, right? Like it's timeless. That's Chuck Taylor's. Kids and everybody, it doesn't even matter what generation you're in, like they're still wearing Chuck Taylors, bro. Like you see Chuck Taylors everywhere still. I know you're passing about your honest opinions of the 4s, Raph. James says, I mean, the 4s are not bad. I explained this the other day that the Air Jordan 4 Flight Clubs are not a bad shoe, right? Like obviously it's a new colorway, a new line that Nike and Jordan Brand is probably going to do this year. Like this is probably not the only Flight Club you're going to see. I think you'll probably see maybe a Jordan 3 this year, kind of like similar to the Rare Air collection. You might see something with the Flight Club collection this year. I do have a fair amount of Chuck Taylors, Brittany says. Yeah, it don't matter what age you are either. Like they're timeless. Air Force Ones, all whites, timeless. You know, Chuck Taylors, timeless. Vans, I feel like Vans, you still see so many Vans in the public, bro. You really, really do. Like, those, timeless. Morning Rap, did you have stock numbers for the Jordan 17s? 8,400. I don't have the breakdown, though. Feels like a wooden playing too. Not comfortable unless you get your own design for the skateboarding. Chuck started 1908. Never worn Chucks or Vans. I've had a couple Chuck Taylors. Had the lows, had the highs. But the only colorways that I had are just the simple black and white colorway. Those are the only ones that I really had, and that was it. So we'll make you dance. What up, Larry? Raph, you ready for the GSN to give y'all 120? And hey, man, listen, I'm ready, bro. Chucks are very uncomfortable, Moonlight says. Yeah, I used to put extra insoles in mine. 3 minutes, chat. 3 minutes. By the way, if anybody in here is gonna go for the Doernbecher collection, Doernbecher collection is gonna go live at 8 a.m. PST, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Flight Club Air Jordan 4s. I would keep an eye out on Undefeated if anybody wants the Air Max 95s. A little early. Because they're dropping the Air Max 95s SBs on Undefeated. They posted on IG. They're dropping at 11 a.m. Eastern time, but they've been kind of lying about their times of drop time, so I'll keep an eye out on their website this morning. If I don't cop the Doernbecher 17s, I'm scooping those H-Town 11s. I always had the triple black Chucks, all these gang shoes, Nike Cortez, the best. My feet grew up with Chucks. Air Force never fit me well. I gave up on trying. Yeah, like some, I agree with you, Brittany, because some of the Air Force Ones are definitely uncomfortable. That's why you have to add an insole in there. Like it's not necessary to do it, but like that's what I had to do to make it feel comfortable, to adding another insole inside the shoe. So my feet grew up with Chucks. We rocked Nike Cortezes up here in Oakland back in the 80s, Town Legend says. Oh, I know a lot of people that's from Oakland that still rock Cortezes. If I don't hit on the DBs, 17s, I'm paying resale. 17s are 900 on StockX. Dang. 1 minute, chat. Doernbecher collection is not dropping until another hour. If you guys are going for the 4s, good luck to every single one of you guys. I want to wish you guys the best of luck. If you guys like these 4s, very nice colorway. But anyways, Air Force Ones are clean when the new, and they look so bad when they crease the toe box. Gang, I'm wearing the H-Town 11s to grab the Jordan 17s. Whoever said that, sir, gang, they clean. Go half size up on for sure. 30 seconds. Here we go. A couple seconds, chat. Raph, if Niners could get any young quarterback, would you rather have Dart or Ward? Probably Dart. But the thing is, that's not fair. Ward's just on a trash team. 17's dropping today. Out of the loop. Yeah, it's the Doernbecher collection dropping at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So we have a whole hour left. Like I said, make sure you guys run it up, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here, and good luck to every single one of you guys that are going for the Air Jordan 4s. Air Maxes 95s. Let me see if they dropped them. I'll keep an eye on it. If anybody, they did. No, this is the woman's. I'm tripping. I'm seeing if Undefeated dropped the SBs, but they said 8 a.m., so we'll see if it is another hour. Here it is. They did. I knew it. So if you guys want to buy the SBs, Air Max 95s are available on Undefeated. There it is. Undefeated.com just dropped the Nike SB Air Max 95s early. These don't drop until next week, I believe. But Undefeated, I knew it. See, they've been lying about their times, chat. They've been lying about their times, dude. I told y'all. They be lying. They said 11 a.m. Eastern time. No, they didn't, dude. They did it at 10. See? Good thing I freaking checked. So if you guys want the Air Max 95 SBs early, a week early. I don't know exactly when they're supposed to drop. Let me see before I start yapping. Let me know once you guys are pending too on sneakers. They don't drop until another 3 days. They don't drop until the 20th. Okay, so if y'all want to buy them, everyone do yourself a favor and wait for a sale on the 95 SBs and the Flight Club 4s. I mean, like I said, if you guys want them, they're available Undefeated if y'all want them. If you want to wait on the Nike sneakers app, it's up to you. You could probably see these at your local skate shops. All right, all the skate shops dropped today. So I'm just saying, I'm just pointing out, Undefeated's been lying about their times. They always said 11 a.m. Eastern time, but they end up lying about it. So it's absolutely at 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. PST, and I'm absolutely glad that I checked. So make sure you guys, if you want them, they're available. I don't know how many people actually want them, but like I told you guys, the 4s. Is anybody pending on the 4s? Rap, do you still wear your Nike Mind 001s until now? Yeah, I've been wearing them every day, bro. I've been wearing them every day. Just curious, fam. Since you already break them in, bro. I think they're fine. Honestly, to give you my honest truth about the Mind 001s, it's just a gimmick, bro. You don't really feel calm. Like it's just all it's all in your head, bro. It's just a regular slide, in my opinion. As you wear them overall, they're comfortable. They're not uncomfortable, you know, but they're just regular slides. And that's how I'm looking at it, bro. That's like, there's nothing. They look good on feet. I tell you that. They look really, really good on feet. But I think since Nike told everybody, like, yo, it's supposed to keep you calm, it's literally just any post workout slide. You know, when you swap out your shoes, you put on some slides, man, they're comfortable, you know. So it's just a gimmick, in my personal opinion. Crocs are the best, $30 on sale. Good morning, Rap. What up, Blue? What's good, dude? Good morning. What's good? What's good? It's definitely a gimmick because Rappy's been amped up since wearing them. I mean, I'm not wearing them right now. I'm still pinning on the 4s, Zach says. Yeah, it's supposed to get you locked in. You know what I'm saying? Anybody still pending mine shoes or shoes? They are just like the Nike Joyride gimmick, wishful thinking says. Yeah, the thing is, if you just want some new pair of slides on feet, you're more than welcome to. You got the 002s, you got the shoe version. How the F is a slide supposed to keep you calm? Can someone explain that? I'm not sure. Yo, Raph, do the 1000s stretch out a little after a few wears? No, they do not. You're talking about the Air Max 1000s? No. Raph, you forgot to show the blue denim colorway for the Air Jordan 3 Levi collaboration shoe. Yeah, I don't have the link, that's why, but I'll show it here in a little bit. A 4 is fully stocked on Nordstrom. Here we go. All right, make sure you guys hit that like button. All right, good luck. I don't know if anybody hit on the 4s. If you guys did, let me know in the chat. Don't wait on the 4s when they're available on JD app right now. Yeah, you could use. Okay, hold on, timeout. JD Sports also dropped these this morning. I do want to let you guys know, if you wanted to save yourself some money, okay, use your coupons on JD Sports. Got to use your coupons. All right, got to use your coupons. And also, chat, this is a perfect time to build up some of your points a little early in the year. Okay, I say this all the time. I say this all the time, to build up your JD Sports finish line points early in the year, so it's worth at the end. Okay, this is a perfect time for you guys to build up your points. If anybody has 0 points and you really want these 4s and you know what, guys, buy them on JD Sports. Build up some points. What are you doing? Okay, build up some points for yourself. Okay, so you don't have to really worry about some of these other drops throughout the entire year. Be like, yo, Raph, I don't have enough points. Well, guess what? Okay, my dirty Air Force Ones finally got clean. People already got $30 off on Flight Club, sitting on the like ducks. Wait for the sale. 95s just dropped on Premiere 2, $185. There you go. Hopefully a lot of you guys are able to cop the 95s if you want them. Not a whole lot of people knew about the drop on Undefeated, but them DBs, Air Force One's kind of tough. Paid $150 from Hibbits. Just wait for them to go on sale. It's 25% guaranteed. I feel like most people are going to say that just to save yourself some money, which that's fine. You know, want to save some money, or unless you don't want to wait. Some people don't want to wait, chat. To realize that some people don't want to wait, and that's totally okay. You know, if people want to pay retail for the shoe, and that's up to them. They don't want to wait. What size should you go for? Should you get in the SBs? Your size? I hit on the size 18. What shoes are we going for? What up, Tanene? I should wait on them 95s. Them Costins were better and went on sale, John Brown says. Well, there you go. John said, you know, wait for the sales, bro. Wait for the sales. Y'all like to save some money in the beginning of the year, you know? That's totally up to you. Dude, I did not wait on any of the shoes. I don't care what anyone says. Yo, Rob, you can wait until they go on sale. I did not wait, bro. I'm definitely one of those consumers where, like, if I want the shoe and I really want it bad, I'm gonna get it. Like, I'm not gonna pay resale, but if it's available for retail, I'm gonna go snag my pair. Just like Shadow Backboards, I paid retail for it. People would say, like, oh, Raph, you're down bad. You should have waited for a couple months. I don't want to wait a couple months. I don't want to wait a couple months. I want them. I paid retail for my Shatter Backboards. I'm okay with that. Because the thing is, this is what's going to happen. When you say that you're going to wait for a couple months to go on sale, you most likely ain't going to buy them in a couple months. You're not going to wait for the sale. You're just going to see something that's a better shoe in the next couple months, maybe next couple weeks that you see. Be like, you know what? I'll pass on these Flight Club 4s because these are dropping this week. You're going to forget about these. You're absolutely gonna forget about these. You're absolutely gonna forget about these. You say that now, you ain't buying these at all. Size 8 in the Flight Club 4 Stock X is 201, 22. Yeah, after that, you're gonna be paying over retail anyways. Facts, I want them the day they come out. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You know, people call you down bad, but who cares? It happens all the time that people, oh, I'll just wait until they go on sale. You know, just tell yourself you ain't buying them. I will say I want to move to Florida because the Nike stores down there have so many. I always buy late. That's fine. When do the DB17s drop? They drop in the next hour on top of the hour. So 8 a.m. PST. Paid retail for mine too. Sneaker Nurse says, yeah, I'm okay with that. It's a great shoe. Glad I was able to grab them. I did that with the Fire Red 5s and the Regret It Now. I can't find my size, wishful thinking says. That's what most people do because people just assume that a lot of these stores are going to put them on sale like right away. No, like they eventually just sell out. They eventually either sell out or they have like some sort of RTV where they return to the vendor and then Nike ends up throwing them at the outlets. Like, but some people just get lazy. You think people are already lazy to go in stores to go pick up their pairs? What makes you think people are going to go to the outlets and give them some time to go look at some shoes? It's not going to happen. They're just going to move on to the next shoe. A lot of shoes nowadays, it's once the release is over, people are just on to the next drop. DB17s are dropping tomorrow, guys. Sorry, Beetlejuice says. Fire Red 5s are sitting at Foot Locker in Oregon, VFA says. I mean, that's a given out there in Oregon. Because they have so much inventory. You're literally next to the headquarters. So, like, you might as well get yourself a plug. If you don't have a plug out there in Oregon, if you live there and you don't have, like, some sort of friend that get their hands on, like, employee stores to get in there, like, you need to, like, get that plug. Because majority of the stuff is, like, 50% off. Rare 4s and Cave Stones 4s went on sale 20% off. Fire Reds went on sale for 30% off. Great 5s went on sale for 40%. Patient pays off, sure, but I promise you this, my friend, bought the bot. Not a lot of people nowadays when it comes to sneakers are patient. You realize so many people tend to FOMO. I mean, look at the last sales on StockX on after hype drops. People don't want to wait. Look at Gammas, look at Black Cats. You think people wanted to wait for a couple weeks until prices went down? No, they did not want to wait. What did they do? They paid almost basically $400 out the door for Gammas and Black Cats. People are not patient. I'm not saying everybody, but there's a lot of people that just want the shoe now. Okay? It's a fact. These 4s are nice, but I'll wait and see if I hit on the 17s. Can't spend $500 in a day on a shoe. Let them FOMO. I mean, it's true, though. I mean, if you have patience, hey, salutes to you. But I tell you, man, there's a lot of people that FOMO heavy. People are not patient, bro. They want it right then and there. They see everybody hitting. They'd be like, man, what the heck, bro? Why didn't I hit? This is bogus. Everybody hitting on the Gammas, Black Cat Jordan 4s, and I can't even hit one. F it. I'm going on StockX. I'm going to use a firm. I'm going to use Corna. It's a fact. We had this conversation yesterday. Just need the Union fragments, all 3 pairs. Oh, listen. Hey, ain't no. I'm telling y'all, I'm saying this right now. I'm saying this right now. Don't be surprised if these Union fragments are gonna be tough to hit. You ain't gonna see so many people hit, brothers, boys, and girls. Just wait until these fragment Jordan 1 Unions drop. I promise you, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy. You thought the Union Jordan 1 highs last year was messy? Just wait until these fragment Unions drop. It's gonna be messy, bro. I'm gonna sit back and watch because I don't even want these joints. I don't. Jordan 1s are dead. No, it's not, VFA. Go kick rocks, bro. If you use Affirm, use code OTCT, Frank says. 5-year lease on my shoe. Do we have stock numbers on the Jordan 17s? 8,400 pairs out of kicks. Like I told everyone earlier, is that Nike's cracking down on stock numbers. That's why you haven't seen it. Raf, what's coming up on February that you're actually looking forward to? 101 podcast, Kobe 6, Hollywood's, aka the All-Star Weekend 6s. That is what I'm looking forward to. That is what I'm absolutely looking forward to, my friend. I'm excited for it. The shoe is very nice. And I'm super excited about that one. That is definitely what I'm looking forward to. Stock for the Nike is done after the drop now, Beetlejuice says. VFA needs to worry about restocking his peanut butter. Oh, not the peanut butter. How are they releasing all 3, though? I don't think they are. This is what I could see, Base Maryland, happening. Is that they're going to make the Royal colorway, and they're also going to make the black and white colorway in-store exclusive only. I could see that happening if they end up dropping all 3 colorways. And then obviously with the GR version, the GR pair, which is the black and red and blue one, is going to be widely available for everybody. Because Union does that every single time. There's like one that's available for the public, and then there's one that's strictly just from Union. You know, because I kind of talked about that. I mean, I thought this was more of a regional exclusive release, where the white and black one was more like I think that was like a Tokyo release only. And then you had one, I think the Royal colorway is going to be like the most limited one, where it's only Union exclusive. And then the blue and red one is going to be more of like, all right, this is the public release that's possibly releasing on the Nike sneakers app. I think that might happen. They used to do that back in the day with the 4s, the 2s, the 1s. They used to do that, but I'm not sure if that's something that they're doing, you know, moving forward with the Union collection. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to wait until they release the info on their IG. And then we'll find out a little bit more of that. Because they're going to have a lot of people asking, yo, Rav, like, what's going on with these unions this. Just wait until Union posts themselves on IG and explaining how the drop is going to go. Every one of their mamas post stock numbers, and now look, ruin it for everyone. Rumor numbers for the stock numbers per size for the Doernbecher 17s. Appreciate that. This is elite. Lit. Call me crazy, but the Chicago Shadows is the best. Is the best one. I mean, if you want to subtract the 2 other colorways, like the Bread Toes and the Storm Blues, because I feel like the Storm Blues is the best colorway out of all of them. I like that one when that first released. The Bread Toes are very nice, kind of similar to like the Royals, but blue. Or similar to the blue Royals, but red. What's up, Rap Ghost watching? Wanted to chime in and ask y'all if y'all talked about the D Rose basketball shoes dropping soon. One of the best hooping shoes. I played with them in high school. Oh, you're talking about since his retirement tour thing, and they're releasing the D Roses. No, I was never really a fan of his shoes, honestly. But I'll be passing. No, that upcoming pair is the best one. Not trash, but mid, Jeffrey says. 4s are sitting, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with them. The 4s, there's nothing wrong with the 4s, my friends. There's nothing wrong with the Air Jordan 4s. People are going to constantly just talk about, they know about sneakers nowadays. Yeah, guys, they're going to be doing this about the 4s. But then when another collab drops, it's like all of a sudden like this. Like, dude, it's fine. If these are sitting, that is okay. Like, people are going to be calling Jordan Brand and Nike dumb for like, oh, making 97,000 pairs of these, and like they're sitting there, a bunch of bricks, sitting ducks, woo. Like, who cares, bro? If you like them, you like them. You don't, you move on to the next shoe. You know, like it's okay. If you want to wait until these go on discount, that's fine too. If you hit this morning, congratulations. Hopefully you enjoy the shoes that you like. Fours are sitting, some ducks. The four is not taking off. Flight boarded. I really like those fours, but I already have 3 pairs of the white cement fours, so it's a pass. The bot says. Do not buy them. D Roses, that's my favorite favorite player. I had them in high school. Them shits hurt. Adidas D Rose FODs are dope in hand. What up to Jack? What's good, dude? So, I mean, you like what you like, chat. If you end up hitting these, I would like to see some of you guys rocking these on feet. They literally remind me, bro, of the Jordan 4 SPs. Don't worry about Flight Clubs. We'll start selling them when everyone gets L's on the DB17s. The only sitting because people are waiting on the dorms. They're start disappearing after the people take L's. Maybe they'll trickle away even on sale. The profit margins are high. Are y'all messing with the Politics Saucony? I like them. Those, I think these are already released. You talking about the Sneaker Politics Sauconys? I think that one's a really nice shoe. Fear of these nuts. That's crazy. Flight Club 4's delay. Wait, Jordan 4 flight delay. Did those SBs? No, they didn't sell out. Air Max 95 SBs did not sell out. So if you guys want them, Undefeated has them. Them joints gonna go under retail base. Maryland says. I'm waiting for the Lakers shirts. What are you guys waiting for? Let me ask y'all this. Since the beginning, it's only the beginning of the year. There's been a lot of stuff dropping. It has. There's been a lot of stuff dropping. What are you guys specifically waiting for? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys waiting for? What sneaker are you guys waiting for? What shoe are you guys waiting for? Travis's? What are you guys waiting for, chat? Think everyone is on the Air Max out after last year. I mean, there was a lot of Air Max 95s. That's very true. True Blue 3s. What is your guys' must cop in the next couple months? I mean, obviously, True Blue 3s ain't till July. Infrared 6s. We talked about the Infrared 6s are dropping. Jalen Brunson's restock. That's what you're waiting for. The Laker 4s and Kobe 3Ds only. What up, Nami? What's good, dude? Black Cement 4s. You talking about bread 4s? Toros, Infrared 6s, UNC 11s. Somebody say Travis. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't seen, right, Travis Jordan 1 lows, okay? You haven't seen the Infrared 6s have now loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app. Them Kobe's are nice, bro. They're loaded up for the 14th. Waiting on the AASG Team US capsule, now outdoor running shoe and what looks like the great apparel. Just copped the sale on Black Cat 4s. Yes, talking about them, need them 4s. The Laker 4s, bro, I'm still passing on them Laker 4s, bro. I'm passing on the Laker 4s. Y'all could keep them. The Laker 4s, I'm passing. They're Black Cement 3s, not bread 4s. Space Jam 11s. You're going to wait till December. That's the only shoe you want. Jordan 1 Royals, Chicago 13s. I'm telling y'all, you guys have not seen anything yet. There's so many projects happening this year, according to what I was hearing. I'm gonna wait until some of them. I'm gonna wait until they get announced, but there is a lot of stuff happening this year that has not been announced yet, and I'm extremely excited. Undefeated 4s are restocking on Nike soon, picking those up too. I heard that there was like I heard that Undefeated 4s were going to restock soon again. I'm not sure how accurate that is. I'm not sure how accurate that's going to happen. But I did hear that Undefeated 4s, there could be a possibility that we see a restock with those. I'm not sure when that's going to be though. The True Blue 3s are a must. Bread 4s, Infrared 6s, UNCs, UNC 5s, Wolf Gray 5s. Those new Nigel 4s. Nigel 4s, Wake 6s are possibly coming out this year. Make my feet hurt, Skinner says. Kobe's 3Ds. I think Nike basketball is going to have himself another great year too. Nike basketball, pay attention, chat. Nike basketball is about to have another good year. I don't understand why Kobe's are not in the talks. Because I'm telling you guys, like, Nike basketball is going to have another good year. They really are. Whoa, buddy. Make sure I just run it up real quick. Gotta take my dog out real quick for the one time. By the way, DBs are dropping in the next like 35, 40 minutes, chat. All right? Hit that like button and let me know. Okay? I want to ask you guys this real quick. All right? I'm going to take Buddy out. What is a collab that you guys want to see this year? What collab? Let me know right now. We're gonna get you more treats today, okay? You ate them all. You ate them all, buddy. What we got? What we got, chat? Jordan 11 collab. Jordan 11 collab? Well, the thing is, APB is already doing a Jordan 11 collab this year, chat. I don't know if you guys didn't know that. APB is doing their first collab this year with Jordan brand, and it's a Jordan 11 low. I actually copped the 4s, missed the cement 4s, so these will fill the void for right now. Wolf Gray 5s, collection family 4s. Forgot about Nigel. Well, the thing is, Nigel's shoes are not even dropping until like the summer. Nigel sneakers are not dropping until the summer. That's like a summer shoe. I think that's dropping in May. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's going to be May. I missed Rafi already. I'm back. Anyone else going for the All-Star weekend for the shoe release? Lake shows are top of the list. Okay, this is the listing that I think. This is the listing that I think is dropping during All-Star weekend. If I would guess. Okay, if I'd guess. Toro 4s. Kobe 6 Hollywoods. I think you're going to see some KDs. What else? Union. What else is a GR? The Laker 4s. I think you're going to see those. I feel like I'm missing some stuff. I feel there's going to be a lot more than I think. Something new, look to running. That's where all the innovation is happening going forward, Tony says. I mean, you're not wrong. Toro 4s, Kobe 6. You guys got to name some shoes out there. I know what else. Union. Yeah, I already said Laker 4s. There's got to be some May drops as well. Maybe Black and Fred 6s. I don't think they are since maybe. Actually, yeah. Yeah, they're calling the infrareds the salesman. Nigel drop in June, late June. Okay. That's going to be a huge drop, too. I don't know what they're going to call it. They're not calling those the brick by bricks. Kobe 6 3D. Yeah, we talked about that one. I'm sure that's probably going to drop for sure. Reverse Salesman is the OG retro of the Salesman sample, Beetlejuice says. I can see them drop in the Jordan 13 Chicago. The sales for the Nike depends on a lot of the names. Is anybody actually going to All-Star, though? All-Star weekend? Who's going? I heard the prices are ridiculous. Who is going? Who in here is going to All-Star Weekend, or at least going there for the releases? Like, anybody in here going? Anybody? Anybody here going? How's you name it? A lot of how it's performed. Subbowl says Flint Gray 9s. No, I don't think Flint Gray 9 is gonna be there. They're already dropping on sneakers. Kobe 5 lower. Yeah, it could. Yeah, that's a good one. The Kobe 5s. Rainey says I am. There you go. You're going? It seems like it's going to be a really good time, but tickets are expensive right now. I'm going. Okay. I've never been to an all-star game. Sounds fun. They need to do one out here in Vegas. But they do like G League, not G League, but they do like NBA league this year, every single year. Out here in Vegas. I like the OG version better, despite the Nike Air color of these new ones. Me so far, Sneaker Nerd says. Okay. All right. Chat, we got about 30 minutes passing on All-Star, going to the Super Bowl. Niner gang. There we go. If we do, if we make it, we'll see. I get there on the 12th. My son gets there on the 13th. Jordan 5 Wolf Grays. Don't sleep, Beetlejuice says. Oh, you know what? That could be a good one. Beetlejuice. Wolf Gray 5s. I'm surprised that they're not loaded up on the sneaker. Well, I'm not. That shouldn't be a surprise, but they don't drop until the end of February. I think a lot of people are really, really excited for the for this shoe right here. Talked about it a couple times. People are really excited for these. People are absolutely excited for this. The white laces on these are going to be crazy. But it's a pass for me. All gray shoes, I can't. You guys already know. But it's nice. I just know I won't wear them. I know a lot of you guys are excited for this. Watch that. Watch what RE12's Jordan 6 release coming this year. It's gonna. You know what? That got a lot of sneakerheads really excited about last year during All-Star Weekend. You know the two. I'm saying this right now. The 3 shoes that really got sneakerheads excited for them during All-Star Weekend. 3 shoes. I'm gonna go. One that got people going was Union. Because I think the drops last year was better during All-Star Weekend. Like, during that time. Not just All-Star Weekend. I'm talking about, like, releases in general. Union. The Galaxy Foams. And the Bread 85s. Those are, like, 3 shoes. I feel like that got a lot of people excited for the month of February. Or just during spring. I know you love Shays. Did you see the gray ones? Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. I'm gonna wait till the all white ones come out. I went to Ross yesterday and found a size 11.5 Air Max 95 Levi white pair for $65. Sheesh, there you go. That's a nice little steals and deals. Not $65. Dude, I never find anything. Top 10 off the rip. Really? Tanene says Air Jordan 5 Wolf Grays are top 10 sneaker of the year already. He's already putting his top 10 list. He's already making his top 10 list already. Top 10 list. He's saying that Wolf Gray 5s are in the top 10 sneaker of the year list. Bro, I don't know why Snake Spence, aka Yeti, keeps putting those Mine 001s as top sneaker of the year list, and it's not even a shoe. I mean, 002s, yeah, but not the ones. He's putting 001s as top 10. Top 5 potential sneaker of the year. It's not even a shoe. Like, bro. Dude's delusional. Them Wolf Gray 5s are perfect. If you want to talk about maybe top 5 new models, maybe. But, like, not sneakers. I'm trying to figure out why Wolf Gray 5s are so hyped now. nobody was on them back in 2011. Bro, John, times have changed since 2011, dude. Like, you can't really compare to times, what is it, you know what I'm saying, long time ago versus now, you know? It's like saying, like, why weren't anyone really hip on SBs if they've been around for years, and now all of a sudden everyone likes SBs? You know, it's just different. You know, times have changed. And plus the fact that, like, social media has taken a huge part of influencing a lot of doesn't have to be young people. Like, social media is a lot different. It's a lot different nowadays. Like, there was not much marketing, how easy marketing was. It is now versus how it was before. Come back in December and you'll see how many people are going to put these on their top 10s, Tanene says. I'll tell you this, Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows, the 2 pink joints, are not close to top 10 sneaker of the year. I promise you. It's not Travis, unless if they drop the Jordan 1 highs, reverse mochas, like those, will be in the consideration of the talk. But those Jordan 1 lows, Travis pink joints, are not even going to be close to the conversation. Unless it is a woman's release, you know, because I feel like the Travis Jordan 1 lows are going to be a woman's release, and it could be in the conversation of the best woman drop this year. Possibly. But I'm sorry, those 2 pink Jordan 1 lows, Frank, are not going to be close to the top 10. It's just not. Maybe the Jordan 1 mochas, but not those 2 pink ones. Dude, I think people are just over the Jordan 1 low. Travis, if ain't nobody hitting, more people are just not going to talk about it, bro. Stop. Travis needs to get off the air. No, he doesn't. It's just they need to slow. I think the thing is that they know it's going to sell on the lows. They just need to go somewhere else with, like, different silhouettes. Do another 4. Do a 3. A 1 high. That's what I'm saying. Like, but the thing is, it sucks because, like, last year, the fragments, you didn't even get a chance on the sneakers app. There was no chance. They didn't drop them on the sneakers app. They made them limited for a reason. For what? It is hard to get Travis shoes. Travis shoes are ugly. I bet you a lot of people are going to put Bread 4s up there as top 10. People tired of talking about a shoe that they're not getting. Yeah, it wears some people down. It really does. They're just over it. They thought they had a chance on Travis Scott's, but unfortunately there was no chance. So Toro 4s, Bread 4s are fire. Nigel's probably going to be on another. He's probably going to be in the conversation of top 5 again this year with those 4s. I mean, that might be a hot take, but he's probably going to be in the conversation again with those 4s, with those red and white, black 4s, those fire red colorway. He's going to be in the talks again. Bread 4s is the nicest Jordan of all time. If they re-release similar to the 2017-2018 pair of the Bread 4s, that's arguably going to be on my top 5. I'm saying this right now, chat. People are going to say, well, Raph, I'm not putting on the Bread 4s on my top 5 list because they already dropped the Reimagine. Bread 4s are 100% going to be on top of the list. It has to. It's a Bread 4. Not going to lie, kind of like the Jumpman on the back of these 5s. Cop and Awake 5s as a birthday gift to myself next month. There you go. I have that pair still. Never mind then. I'm going to get a pair though. Space Jam 11s this year. But like I told you, there's so many projects that we have not mentioned that hasn't been talked about yet. So we'll see. Things might change your minds about, when it comes down to some of the other stuff that are dropping. Yeah, UNC 5s. Yeah, if you put a Nike check on the side of the wolf grays. Oh, you talking about the? Oh, okay, yeah. Nigel Sylvester blow Travis out the water. Well, it's because, you know why, Moonlight? Because it's something new. And I've been saying this. I said this yesterday. It's honestly a fact. It's because it's something new. Like, Nigel's been around for years. He has. But what have you been seeing the last couple years? All you've been seeing is Amamanir and Travis. Amamanir, Travis. Amamanir, Travis. Amamanir, Travis. You wonder why there was a lot of hype around the Awakes. A lot of hype around Nigel. A lot of hype with the 95 collabs this year. Eric Costin. Yu-Gi-Oh's. Like, there's been a lot more noise with different brands and collabs, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's not that Nigel's over Travis. I think Travis blows the water when it comes to releases. Jordan 1s especially. Jumpman Jacks, not so much. But with Travis, when he drops a Jordan 1 low, like, as much as I criticize the pink Jordan 1 lows dropping, people are going to go crazy for them. It doesn't matter. People are going to go crazy for them. Jordan 1 high, Off-White, aka Virgil Abloh, Alaska's, when those come out, people are going to go crazy for them. We haven't seen an Off-White or aka Virgil Abloh Jordan 1 high, aka Off-White Jordan 1 high, in how long? People are absolutely going to go crazy for them. So all I'm saying is that it's because people are saying Nigel because it's a refresher. It's like, okay, well, everyone is just used to seeing Travis all the time. It's nice to see someone actually, doing well, and the collabs are doing well. That's definitely, for sure, Tanene, I agree. I think it's definitely a biased answer when people say, like, recency. Like, yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that comment. That's why I say, like, when the Jordan 1 low Travises come out, people and their mamas are going to go for that shoe. It blows out of the water of the releases on Nigel's. That's why it's like, there is no way that Nike and Jordan Brand were going to get rid of Travis. There's no way they were going to let him walk away. There's just no way. Like, there's no shot Jordan Brand was going to let that happen. Like, they really, honestly, this might be a hot take. But Jordan Brand, Nike needs Travis. Some of you guys may disagree. That's an unbiased answer. That's an unbiased answer. That's an unbiased answer, bro. I truly think Jordan Brand and Nike, there's no way that they would want to get rid of Travis, bro. They need him. Chris Montgomery, what up, man? What up, Rap and Collection fam? What did I miss? J-Boy says 17s is a draw. I think it's a Leo drop. I agree to an extent. Yeah. I mean, yes, it goes both ways, Hedrix. I agree with that as well. Travis needs Nike and Nike needs Travis. Because let's think about this. Let's think about, hypothetically, right? Let's think about hypothetically if Travis ever went to Adidas. Like, I don't think it's going to hit as good as if he was with Jordan Brand and Nike. What's good, Rap? What up, Jake B? Fully disagree. Maybe Jordan Brand does. Nike absolutely doesn't. Well, Jordan Brand, Nike, kind of the same thing, Tony Conrad. Like, it's kind of the same thing in a way. Because, like, bro, like, they needed Travis to hype up certain silhouettes. I promise you, if they would choose anybody else, Tony, If they choose anybody else to hype up an Air Max 270, to hype up an Air Force One, to hype up an SB, to hype up what's it called? What was the tennis shoe? They used Travis's name with a lot of those sneakers, though. They needed him. Who else were they gonna go to? Drake? Manir? Manir couldn't even put 95s on the map. But that, like you said, they needed him in an extent, bro. Who else were they gonna point out? But like I said, it's a certain extent, bro. A certain extent. Like, who else were they gonna point out, bro? Drake. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying for every single thing, right? Like, but who else were they going to point out? Like, during the time where Travis, like, he was at his peak, bro. Honestly, like, if you want to talk about peak drops with Travis, I mean, dude, there was a lot. But like, bro, you had Travis got people going crazy on a PS5 custom, like, and barely anybody hit. You had Travis on you had everyone on his neck on a trash ass Air Force One, Air Max 270. Come on, what are we doing here? A golf sneaker, okay? Who else was gonna hype that up? Who else? I'm asking who else? Like, who else would have been in that same level as Travis Scott during that time? Man, he was a Fortnite skin. And that's when Fortnite was at its peak. But all I'm saying to Jack, like, who else would they have pointed out during that time? Like, Travis was at his peak, bro. His album, like, it was more, Greg, it's one of those things. It was the right place at the right time, right? It was just at the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because a lot of you guys saying Nigel. Okay, let me tell you guys this then. You guys are saying Nigel. Okay, nothing against Nigel. I have all respects of him. I love his shoes. Okay, he dropped his very first Jordan 1 low last year in 2025. Are you telling me that Jordan 1 low that Nigel dropped, you're telling me that he did more noise with that Jordan 1 low versus Travis Jordan 1 lows? I promise you, if they drop the Travis Scott, okay, I'm saying hypothetically, if they drop a Travis Jordan 1 low in that same black colorway that they dropped in the Nigel with a reverse swoosh, I promise you that shoe would have done numbers. It would absolutely have done numbers. It's a Jordan 1 low. It's a Travis Scott reverse swoosh. That would have been, listen, that would have been easily probably a $700 shoe. Okay, $600-700. Rap, give me some stats, CMC. He's probably not going to run more than 80 yards in rushing. I'll tell you that. Let me tell you guys this. Hypothetically, okay? Hypothetically, if Travis were to drop an Air Jordan 4 last year of 2025, would that have been in the competition of the talks with the brick by bricks? Chat, hypothetically, would that been a competition with Nigel Sylvester brick by bricks in 2025 if they dropped a Travis Jordan 4? I promise you this, it'd probably be the craziest stream of the year. It'd probably been the craziest stream of the year. The fact that Jordan 4s have had a really great year last year, I mean, we're talking about hypothetically, things that probably wouldn't have happened. It would have blew bricks out of the water. 100%. I agree. Because why? Because we haven't seen a Jordan 4 Travis since the blue ones. And if they dropped either that purple one, whether if it was the purple or brown one, oh, dude, it'd probably been the craziest stream of the year. Colorways matter too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think it would absolutely been in the competition, in the conversation. And you know what a lot of people would have said is that, well, why is Travis Scott Jordan 4s, if they drop, why is it in the conversation if nobody hit? Same thing you could say, that's why there was no conversation with the Travis fragments. I think if there was a better rollout on actually people hitting and people actually had a chance on the Nike sneakers app and they dropped like at least a good amount of pairs, then it would have been a different conversation. I think Travis fragments would have been in a different conversation if they had a better drop. But even Nigel's drop wasn't even any better. But you had a chance on the Nike sneakers app. Like, his website was trash. Like, what happened to that donation raffle that they had? Trash. But we're just talking hypothetically, right? This is things that didn't happen, but hey, Ralph, what? Unless they do actually release, they can kiss my ass, Jack says. Not even close to the same hype. A Jordan 4 Travis again would go off. It really would. It absolutely would. Sneaker Cop, thank you so much for the 26-month re-up. Stock on 17s.
Stock on 17 Doernbecher.
It's going to be 8,400 pairs. We got about 13 minutes. All this yapping, bro. Oh, my goodness. Time is flying by, boys and girls. Hey, I like this conversation, because the thing is, like, I don't want to compare Nigel to Travis. I'm not sitting here doing that. I think Nigel's doing what he's doing. He's had a really successful year, and I think he's going to have another successful year this year. And I don't think any different with Nigel. I think he's doing a really, really good job when it comes with some of his drops. His 4 drop, his fire red colorway is going to do. It's going to do very well with the hype that he had last year and develop as the year went by. His Jordan 4 drop is going to do numbers. 8,400 pairs on the DB17s. Yes. Where are the Doernbechers dropping? Doernbechers are going to be dropping on the Nike sneakers app. So if anybody's interested, it's going to be a Leo drop, I believe. Like I said, this shit is all recency bias in the 2 years. Y'all won't be glazing Nigel like y'all doing now, Tanene says. Yeah, until like he starts dropping if Nigel were to drop, no offense, an Air Force One or an Air Max 95 or let's see. Let's use, for example, a Nigel Sylvester. I don't know. Give him a silhouette, chat. A Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 3. Do you think that's going to pop off? I'm talking about hypothetically, but like if you gave him an Air Max, like some sort of Air Max DN8s, ain't nobody going to want them. I promise you. If they gave Nigel Sylvester a DN8, like, it's not going to have as much hype that Travis did with Air Max 270s. Like, just not. Like, there was so much. Like, they had sneakerheads in a chokehold when they gave Travis 2 pairs of the trainers. You guys remember that? When they delayed the Air Max 1, and then they delayed the Air Max 1 colorways, and then they ended up dropping him trainers. Bro, they had sneakerheads in a chokehold. I'm telling y'all this right now, man. That was some crazy drops. And it was like mediocre sneakers that no one really wore. They just put his name on it. Can't believe y'all got me. And if any drivers have been dropping some stray ass past 2 years, Nene says. But you know, it's a nice little conversation debate. I love it. Where are they dropping today, Jack? The 17s are gonna be dropping on the sneakers app. They're gonna be dropping on the Nike sneakers app. You just had to be there. If you weren't there, that's fine. But like, I'm telling y'all, man, they got people on a chokehold on them shoes. Like, they really did. The hype was real. The hype was there. The hype was real, man, because there was really no other competition that he had. That's why Travis is for real resellers. Ask yourself when you actually see a Travis Scott in the wild. Don't worry, I'll wait. But they were, though, too. You can't say they weren't. Like, there were some Jumpman Jacks in the wild in the green colorway. The trainers, there were some stores sitting when they restocked them in certain boutique stores. Like, they were out in the wild, bro. But obviously, it's like not every single Travis Scott is for every single reseller, though, too. It's just all hype. That was it. Like, the trainers didn't have, like, look at the trainers, bro. The numbers are not there. Like, look at the Jumpman Jacks. Like, they don't really go for anything anymore. It's just, you know what it is, though, too? Is that it's a lot of Travis fans that can't hit on a Travis Scott. It's like, they're constantly people that are big fans of Travis sneakers that are just going to go for his shoe because they want to feel like they hit on a Travis Scott sneaker. It's like, okay, well, if I can't constantly hit on these Jordan 1 lows, like, I want to hit on a Travis Scott. It's like, oh my God, I finally hit on a Travis Scott, but I got the Jumpman Jacks. This is awesome. My very first Travis. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just constantly going to sell out, you know? Like, because people don't have a pair of Travis Scotts. They just want to know how it feels to hit on a Travis. So there's just people out there that can't hit on Travis on for retail. So they're going for all the Travis Scott sneakers. It don't even matter. They just want to feel that. They want to say, hey, I hit on a Travis Scott website for these Jumpman Jacks or the, you know, the Field Jacks. I hit on the website finally, you know? So, Finance Pro stream. All right, we got about 8 minutes, chat. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. I know they're going to wake up a little late, but you got to wait a little bit longer. Big fan. I don't know about the drop. They'll buy the beaters. K. Anderson says, yeah, they will. You know, so the OG highs, blues. Yeah, just because that's the thing. Just because they don't go for anything in the resale market doesn't necessarily mean people don't want it. Like, people are still going to buy it. People are still going to go for it because they're a fan of Travis. It's a Travis Scott sneaker, boys and girls. People will go crazy for them. But we get about 7 minutes. Hit that like button. Appreciate you guys all being a part of the sneaker talks this morning. You know, we'll see what happens moving forward. I'm really excited what Jordan brand and all the other brands have in store for this year, especially Adidas. Like, I'm curious if they're going to continue on making colorways of those jellyfishes and seeing how the public is going to react to them. I'm wondering if they're going to drop more colorways. Like, I'm talking about, like, constantly dropping colorways back to back, or just kind of slowly dropping them, you know, throughout the year to build up hype, making them limited to keep people from buying them. So I think there's a lot in stake, but there's a lot of different colorways I think that are going to be dropping this year for the jellyfishes, because I think the next colorway is those royal blues, right? The royal blues I think is going to be the next one up, and then I think we'll see more colorways throughout the year. 6 minutes, chat. 6 more minutes. Good luck. All right, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button. All right, we got the Jordan 17 and the Doernbecher collection, flight clubs, unions, obviously fragments coming soon. If I hear any post, or if anybody, if Union end up posting, I'll keep you guys updated on Discord, so you guys are in the loop when it comes down to the union stuff. You guys, listen, if you want to know more about the unions, just tap in, especially anybody that's new here. We stream every single day. We talk about sneakers. We talk about the drops. We talk about any breaking news in the sneaker space. So if you guys want to be a part of the community, hit that like button and subscribe in. I really do appreciate y'all to being a part of all the conversations that we have here on the channel. But we get about 5 more minutes. Like I said, it's a Leo drop. I don't think they changed it. First W of 26 for all of us. Let's go. I mean, I've already got the W. I've gotten a couple W's this year already in the month of January. Went for the Mine 001s. Hit the restock on the Caitlin Clarks. But this is going to be another one for the books. Hopefully we're able to hit for the homie Larry. Know the stock numbers of each size. We don't have them. I kind of explained that a little bit about the stock numbers. Stock numbers are no longer a thing so far. It's placed on hold just because I'm not sure if Nike's cracking down on stock numbers, so we'll see. Listen, there's all types of Doernbechers dropping this morning. 100% all the proceeds are going to the hospital. So shouts to Nike for doing this every single year. I think the collection, everything is executed very well. So wish you guys the best of luck for whatever you guys are going for today. All right. Yeah, Dub vibes are strong, Hedrick says. I'm channeling Zach today. Raf, should I have size up on the 17s? I don't know. I've never owned a pair of 17s. If you want, you know, it's up to you. I would assume go true to size with all Jordans. I've asked the chat before, and most people are saying go true to size, so that's what I would go with. What's my favorite shoe to hoop in? As of right now, the SGAs. The SGAs have been my favorite shoe to hoop in as of right now. My favorite hoop shoe last year was the Kobe Wuthas, but I've been wearing the SGAs pretty heavy. So I want these 17s, but I'm gonna tail better chance to other pairs. Me and the Air Force One, most likely. I want these 17s, but I'm gonna tail better chance on the other pairs. Yeah, if you want to. But the thing is, that's what people are gonna do. They're gonna focus on what they want first and then move on to the next shoe. Because all of these are all Leo drops. So I'm sure someone in here is gonna hit on something. We're in line for ES now, grabbing the Vomero Plus employee store. Is there a lot of people, Conrad? A lot of people, Conrad? Is there a lot of people in line? I didn't spam. YouTube did. K. Anderson says, true to size unless you got a wide foot. 3 minutes. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck to everybody. Correct to Cushy. Is it just me? Air Force Ones don't fit fit big anymore. No more sizing down. True to size. I've always thought they go true to size with Air Force Ones. Stretch, thank you so much for the 37-month re-up. Go Niners. They're Niner fans everywhere in Seattle right now. Absolutely.
Everywhere in Seattle are in.
It don't matter where you're at. They're Niner fans are everywhere, bro. It don't matter where you're at. So, good luck to everybody. Each eyes, where you watching the game, Raph? Probably at home. What up, Iski? Iski? Hey, Raph, what about a Travis and Nigel collab thing? Both big hitters together. I don't think it'll ever happen, Prince. They're just not in the same. They're not in the same like level, meaning like they don't have the same niche. Like he's a rapper and he's a BMX driver rider. So yeah, employees only until 10:30. No discounts. The kids' families and designers are here. There you go, Tony. Hey, tell them about the streams, bro. Hey, we streaming the drop. Got 911 chances. Yikes. All right, half a size on Air Force Ones. Chat. We got about 2 minutes. Lock in. Why is there so many people that still don't know how to use theirs? I don't know. I just read it. All right, here we go. I'm throwing out these low count drops are Salt Fest, and even sizing up doesn't help me. Right, here we go, chat. Someone in here is going to hit, man. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, chat. 2 more minutes. Good luck. 2 more minutes. Good luck to everybody. All right, I got a hair appointment today, dude. I need to get my hair cut. My hair's long. All right, here we go. 1 minute. 1 minute. What size is everyone going for? Hit that like button for some good luck, and also subscribe to the channel. Post your W's on Discord if you guys end up hitting. All that fun stuff. You guys know. Happy weekend, by the way. All right. I got 5 people in line watching my phone right now. Tony says, yes, sir. We got about 1,000 of you guys in the building, man. I wish everyone luck on the 17s or any of the Doernbecher collection. If I would choose anything else with the Doernbecher collection, like other than the 17s, I really dig the Air Max Plus. Air Max Pluses are really, really nice out of all of them. Rock that mullet wrap. No thanks. How do I find you on Discord? If one of my mods could share the Discord link, Cushy, if you can, I'd appreciate it after the drop, unless you're on the plane still. But here we go. Buddy, doing? Here we go. 10 in Air Force Ones. Here we go, chat. A couple more seconds. Let me know once you guys are pending, and let me know what size and what pair you guys are pending for. All right, here we go. Good luck. 8,400 pairs. Not a whole lot on the Nike Sneakers app. Let me know if you're pending, if you're in line for these Air Jordan 17s. Let me know when you guys are pending. The app is a little slow. Man, what the heck's going on, bro? The app is already slow on my end. Where? Pending. Why is it slow? The app is slow on my end. Oh, there it goes. Pending, pending, pending. Let me know, chat. Let me know. There you go. I'm pending now. I'm pending. Let me know in the chat if you guys are pending. Let me know in the chat if you guys are pending. All right. We are pending for the 17s in a size 11. Pending an 11.5 glitches. Pending, pending. You got knocked, bro. Hedrick says. No, we're good. We're good. We're pending. All right. Let me know once you guys are pending in the chat. All right. Hit that like button for some good luck. Someone in here is going to hit. Someone in here is going to hit, brothers. Boys and gals. Someone in here is going to hit. Pending, pending, pending. Here we go. Passing, Rocket says. Pending on a size 11.5 Air Force One. Pending on the 17s and Air Jordan 1s. App tweaking. It's about to be on to be in an L. No, it's not. You're gonna get hit, bro. I'm gonna manifest that W for you. Size 10 pending. Pending, 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 pending. Here we go. Shout out to all the ghost watchers in here as well. If you're ghost watching, thank you guys so much for your support. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Thank you guys so much. Happy Saturday. Pending, pending, pending. Size. Get your shoes. Pending for the shoes. Pending on a size 11. Get your shoes. Pending on the cardigan too. Everything is a Leo drop too. Rahus has the link for the Discord channel. If you guys want to join up and share your sneaker W's. All right, join the Discord group. It's free. All right. Also, if you're a member here, connect your YouTube account into Discord. Easy to do. We have a whole channel for it for you guys to do so. Pending and paying for Zach. There you go. Pass on 230. Too much for me at this point. Moment. RMD Collective says. Pending, pending, pending. Here we go. Pending in the 17s and Vermeer's. So Collector says. Well, there you guys go. Pending. Good luck. All right. W should be rolling out here soon. Come on. Hit on the cardigan. Got a big W. W on Sergio. Pending on an 8.5. My lady always hits. If I don't get them, oh well. Hit on a 9.5 on the 17s. Got him. Got the cardigan. Hit on a size 9. Size 9. Hate it. Its most common size. We'll see. Got a W. Man. Airplane W. Cushy, we already knew you were going to hit, bro. W on the 17s. Romero's W's. Got him. Pending on a size 13. Told myself 5s first. What happened to the dropping on DTLR? L. W on the Jordan 17s. Anybody hit? What up, straight to toe? Let me know. DB8s. DN8s, Air Forces, Doernbechers. Congrats. Got the 17s. Hit on a 9.5 on the Air Force. Oh, took an L. I took an L, chat. I just took an L on the DBs. 17s. Just took an L. I'm going back for a 9.5. See if that helps. Oh, took an L again. Took an L. Got him at 12. I went in for a 10. Nope. I think it's sold out. Double L. All right, we'll go for a size 8. Took an L. Nasha 00 loaded up. Yeah, for the yeah, it's gone. It's gone. I took an L, chat. Anybody else hit? Dang, dude, these flew, bro. These flew. $17, $18, some size on the Air Force Ones, DN8s. Dude, these flew. Golly, bro. Looks like the Vermeer's are still available for Molly for some sizes. All L's, L's, L's. Just hit on the 17s and 11.5. Yeah, your boy took an L. Some of the sizes are still available on some of the Doernbechers. Hit on the Air Maxes. They gone, Jeffrey says. W to 10.5. I couldn't even get through SMH. No way. Stock was 8,400. Well, I mean, there's a lot of pairs out there when it comes to like just you not only have one option. W8.5 and the Air Force Ones and the Air Max Plus. L. Yeah, I took an L. It wasn't a quick L though. Like it took a little bit of time to get my results in, but it wasn't really a quick L. So happy the 17s copped. Yo, got him 7 and a 13 Jordan. Congratulations. Congratulations to Osmo Moist. What up, man? Congrats. Buddy, no. Come here. Sold out. W8.5 and the 17s and Air Force Ones. Got him Air Force Ones, all 10 men. Should I cancel the size 17 on the 17s? I don't know. Why are you asking me if you should cancel an order, bro? Why'd you even go for them? Why'd you even go for them? Got him a size 10. Don't even know why I try. I have sneakers for years and never once I have ever hit on anything. About to just stop trying. LMDB release as usual. Could event get to pending? Stop just spoiling. The Flight Club sat. Got him a 17 size 10. Congrats. Sneakers app. My payment methods all disappeared. Dominant 10.5. Quick L. John Brown says. Cannot submit payment. A W on an 11 and a size on the 17s. Anyone want to sell a size 10? The sneaker gods knew my intentions weren't pure on the 17s. Yeah, you win some and lose some. You feel me? You win some and lose some. But some of the sizes, the Vomero Plus is still on there. The V2Ks are sold out. Basically, the Air Max Plus is gone. DN8s are gone. Air Force Ones are gone. And obviously the 17s are sold out. 17 size 8. Rafi, what's the Discord link? Rahu shared it earlier. Not gonna lie, 17s are nasty work. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, you could share your IG. You could share your W's with me on Instagram. Just DM me your W. Right here. Here's my IG. Follow me on Instagram. Mine says I'm in line and still pending. Raf, what would you like to see in the next SB Dunk collab? I don't know yet, man. I haven't really thought that far with SBs. L on the Sergios, my official retirement from buying sneakers. First W while in the air. Thank you for the airplane Wi-Fi. My first W in the year on the 17 size 8.5. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Once you guys get these 17s in, or any of the Doernbechers in hand, I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions, how you guys actually feel about them in person. This is goofy to go for a shoe hit on and then ask, should you cancel? I know. I don't know why someone would ask me to cancel an order, bro. Like, what's the point? Sad face Saturdays. Do I want an up for the question now? I tell you, man, listen, I tell you this, chat. Ain't none of y'all resellers want to go look up on StockX how much these goofy freaking shoes go for on StockX, man. Okay? Not goofy shoes, but just goofy prices. Because all y'all care about is how much it's going for. Just go for the shoe for the toe. A lot of people wanted these for the toe, but I know some of you guys just wanted these for the eBay homies. Told you, ain't nobody want to talk about the resale because they feel bad because Doernbecher, it's a Doernbecher collection. But really, in reality, they searching up on StockX to see how much these are going for. Yeah, I know what y'all. I know some of y'all are doing. Y'all ain't wearing these for the toe. We all know what y'all doing. We all know what y'all doing. I bet you some of these content creators don't want to show the prices on StockX, but in reality, y'all 17 sell for 4 out of 500 and pay out 260 on StockX. Yeah, see? Told y'all. Tell y'all 17s, my neighbors will be happy, Rami says. See, Rami's reselling Doernbecher shoes. Not fooling anyone. Facts. Rami hit on the 17s. Anybody want it for retail? Rami's selling it for retail. W on 17s, my eBay buyers will be happy. Didn't hit on the Jordan and the Zacks. Jokes on them. Resale just dropped with that $100 on StockX. I got a 11. I'll trade him for some bricks. Yeah, I mean, I was going for the homie Larry. He wanted them. But I don't know if any of the other guys hit or not. So it doesn't look like they did. It's been kind of quiet. So I should have, bro. I should have found out if they were doing a raffle in store. I could have helped some of you guys out, or at least Larry out, because I didn't know they did a raffle. Sold it to my neighbor for retail. You're full of shit. Raffy turning into OG Trap Jordan. Rob says, if I hit, I would have resold for profit. Nate says, the Sergio might go straight to the toe. I heard it's a sin to sell these DBs. I'm waiting for the next phone pause at North Carolina Blue. Kenny Power says. Price did not drop fast. Shoe Palace in Houston was first come, first serve. Yeah, dude. People are camping out. I got the Air Forces 12.5. There goes Yeti. Congrats. They still find out the time they got them in hand that the price was dropped. It happens all the time. Well, I don't know why someone was in the chat asking me if they should cancel their order. I was like, bro. Someone literally asked me, he's like, if I hit on a 17 for the 17s, should I cancel? Don't know the OG Trap Jordan. Are you talking about that content creator? Hey, he's funny as hell, bro. He good people. Hey man, he keeps it real. 350 if anybody wants to sell in a size 10. You talking about the OG Trap Jordan on YouTube? Hey, his content is good. His content is good. If you have to ask, the answer is always a yes. Hey man, 2026 gonna have the fire drops this year. It's, bro, you don't have to fake the funk, bro. Just if you want to resell the sneaker, that's my point. I don't care if you want to resell. But like, people just be ducking the resell because it's the Doernbecher. What up, New York Dad? There we go, my guy. Congrats. I'm not knocking the hustle at all. Just don't fake the funk, bro. That's it. I'm not knocking the hustle at all. Just don't fake the funk. That's it. Just, it's okay. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Doernbecher, don't be re-release. These won't drop like other shows use, especially the 17s. Like 17s and the 17s is wild. I think because that was like the last sizes to sell. I think 17 and 18. I seen it when I refreshed the desktop. I seen it, bro. No. You're good. You're good. Rami, did you hit? Did you hit though? Did you actually hit? Look, there's people going in Rami's DMs. Asking them if he's selling for retail. Hit on the 10.5 first pair. At least I got the cardigan. Yeah, he did hit, bro. He did hit. Rami did hit, bro. Rami, you full of shit, bro. This man's asking for a retail. Oop. Rami said he lied. He ain't said. I told you, Rami, stop making the funk, bro. If you're gonna resell it, just it's okay, bro. It's all right. If you want to resell it, just say it, bro. Just say it. It's okay. I don't want to hear you crying in here saying, "Oh, I helped this person, I helped this one, I helped this person." Like, but don't, if you want to admit that you're selling it, that's fine, bro. It's all good. Yeah, he ain't selling it for retail, boys and girls. Yeah, you shit out of luck. He's selling it. He's selling it. Rob, you funny, bro. Just don't buy resale, price will go down. I told y'all, like, if y'all want to sell it, that's fine, right? I don't care. I don't care y'all want to sell it, bro. Go ahead and sell it, bro. Help someone locally by returning them to Nike. I'm losing internet connection. Look at this Rami, bro. Full of shit, bro. You full of shit. You go ahead and cancel that, bro, who says. Got the T in the cardigan. There you go. Sometimes it's better to keep your mouth shut so you don't look like a reseller. Rami only helps on bricks, not heat. He said he losing the internet connection is funny. Adobo for the 5. W in a size 11. Thanks for the positive vibes. Of course, man. All the time, man. Hey, you guys are I pick on Rami all the time. Hey, man, I pick on it. I pick on him all the time. Give him so much crap, bro.
Positive vibes, pare.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, all I'm saying is, like, I understand some of y'all be helping people for retail. Oh, I help this, I help that, I help that. But when it comes down to a shoe that go for a lot of money, the mouths are shut, bro. Their mouths are shut, bro. They don't want to brag about that. Hey, man, they don't want to brag about that. But when it comes to other stuff, it's like you gotta count that stuff. It's like, all right, you might as well just not say nothing, bro. Don't say anything about your doves. Don't say anything about you help this, you help that. You might as well just not say nothing. People are gonna come after you, bro. But I don't care, man. Like I said, I don't give a crap, bro. I'm just giving you guys some crap. That's it. I don't give a crap. Got a 17, size 12. 17 is going a little over 350. My boy. Did the 17s have healthy stock? It's like 8,400, bro. That's like 8,400 pairs. 8,400 pairs. But in reality, though, chat, you guys say, oh, it's not for the people, but you ain't gonna be doing it for the next person that you want for a certain shoe, bro. It's the same thing. You know, it's like someone saying, like, not liking Travis's, but they end up, you know, going for the Travis anyways and then selling it. And they won't say anything. You're just better off not saying anything. I went to Shoe Palace, Houston. Nothing but resales are in line, W Rod says. Yeah. It's all good. It's a good trade bait. I mean, listen, if you don't own the 17s, you don't like them in hand, bro, you could literally you could double back and trade them to something that you wanted last year. Dude, some people still need undefeateds. People still need undefeated. Some people still need some brick by bricks. You know, nice little trade bait for some of y'all. Don't like them in hand. I mean, it's a 17. You rarely don't see a lot of 17s releasing. So, Rafi got an extra hour. Treyway says, I'm helping my wife's Disney addiction this month. There you go. We going to Disney World? Travis Glazer's dime a dozen. Yeah, but I ain't gonna say I'm selling for retail either. That's why you're just better off not saying anything, bro. You're just better off not saying anything. Resell kids' auto shoes is crazy work. That's why I'm telling you, man. I bet you all those content creators, when it comes to the DBs, bro, they ain't gonna say nothing, bro. They ain't gonna talk about no resale, about no damn Doernbechers, bro, because they're gonna feel like it's a bad image for them. But in reality, it's like, they looking at the prices, bro. They looking at the prices and selling them. If they end up hitting, they're just gonna move in silence. That's how resellers are sometimes, bro. They just gotta move in silence. If they know it's something resell, they're just gonna sell it. I'm not hating, but I'm just saying. I run Brunson's, but if they restock like Caitlin's, Jesus says, I hit on undefeateds on birthday, best birthday ever. There you go. Honda Air Force Ones DBs, Daryl says. There we go. Well, if you end up hitting, I think there's some. Did they all finally sell out? Launch ended, but these Vomeros were still available if anybody still wanted them. So, I wanted the Gotham screen for this. I wanted to hit for Larry, but wasn't able to. So, I mean, obviously the demand was there. Yeah, ain't even that serious. I just like giving people crap. That's it. Yeah, run it up, chat. Hit that like button. The only way anyone's moving the 17 is listening close to retail and no one buying expensive stuff. I mean, you'd be surprised though. Be surprised because there's a good amount of people that really wanted this shoe. People find problems with everything. Yeah, it's not serious. Just sneakers. You know. We move on to the next drop. After this week, after today, everyone's gonna be over this DB drop, bro. We're on to the next drop. But we on to the next one, chat. We're on the Kobe's, SGA's, Air Max 95s. We got infrared 6s coming up. I heard some rumors about some restocks next week, but we'll see what happens. Doernbechers don't really restock like that now. Ayo Sosa for the 15-month re-up. 17's coming home. Congrats everyone that hit. Fast.
Saluting face emoji.
Upcoming tax coming up. Yeah, 18K ain't that much either, though. I got a dub still shocked. Benji says, hey, you win some and lose some. You win some and lose some. I need union fragments. See, that's the one I'm passing on. I'm passing on fragments too. Fragment unions. I already know the homie Larry really wants that shoe as well. Like, I'm passing on those. Like, I honestly don't need that shoe at all. I don't need that shoe at all. I'm on Union, still available. Well, all LJs are sold. There you guys go. Make sure you hit that like button for the one time, man. Happy Saturday. That is basically it today. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy your weekend. It's Saturday, dude. But I told you I woke up thinking it was Friday. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. All right. Congratulations on all the dubs. All fun at the end of the day. We're on to the next drop, and hopefully you guys get more. There's a lot of W's that we're gonna hit all year, chat. Okay. Can't believe you're passing. I'm passing on unions, man. Hey, Base Maryland, I'm getting married this year, so I'm really just picking and choosing a lot of my sneakers this year. Like, that's one reason why too. So I gotta save up some money for my wedding this November. But just be financially smart this year for myself. So got important events happening this year and gotta save up. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. Congrats all the dubs. Glad I was able to help some of you guys at least in the chat for those Air Max SBs that drop on Undefeated. If you guys are all curious about those, they're still available on the website. Some stuff that we got going on. I'm gonna be pushing out some content next week for sure. I've been kind of lazy this week, but I need to start to lock in here in the next couple weeks, so it's gonna be pretty busy. But appreciate y'all. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, and bang bang, baby. All right, hit that like button, and we got football, so you guys will see me Monday. I'll be either pissed or happy, but you'll see me on Monday. But it's Martin Luther King on Monday, so we'll see. We got a break on Monday, so we'll see. But enjoy your day. All right, I love y'all. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out here. Peace.
There's no denying